We are back, episode 3, Rich Unemployed Friends. We're here with a special guest, Day. He was a baby father at age 15.
Perfect way to start it.
I love it. What an intro.
Yeah. If y'all didn't notice, we forgot to make rent last month, so that's why we're in this completely new environment. But we'll get back.
We got evicted.
We'll get back there next month or next week, whatever it is. Just Uncle just forgot to turn on auto pay, so
Yeah,
my bad. So I guess introduce yourself. What do you do, and how are you? Is this true that you were a father at 15?
Yeah, so my name's Dashawn, or Day, whatever you want to call me. So I am an entrepreneur and also a father. I had my kid at 15 years old, which we'll get into later on. We'll get into it. But entrepreneur. Been an entrepreneur since high school, coming up, and right now I'm in the life insurance space.
Bet.
Thank you guys for watching.
I don't know why they got quiet.
What got you into the life insurance space?
First of all, I started with money because I seen people making a ridiculous amount of money, and honestly, I was like, shit, I want to be a part of that. Wait, can we curse on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we can curse. Yeah.
YouTube friendly.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know.
Bitch.
But I started off with just the money, and then obviously I kind of fell in love with the whole process of it and shit like that. So yeah.
Are you making a lot of money in life insurance?
I wouldn't say a lot right now, so we'll get into that once we. Actually, no.
Nah, how much you making?
Yeah, we started already.
Yeah, no, we pocket. So every single episode we pocket watch the first thing.
All right, let's get it. So I started with a company called Primerica. All right, I'm not sure if y'all familiar with what Primerica is.
Heard of them.
But basically, it's a legal pyramid scheme. All right. Well, it's not really a pyramid scheme. It has a good product and stuff like that, but you do have to recruit to get to the top, which it's like everything. My full first year, I only made $32,000.
Poverty.
Just put the fries in the bag.
Please hit the fucking sound
McDonald's
bar.
worker make?
Please hit the sound bar. Yeah. All right, so $32,000 my first year. Obviously, not too crazy. February, I found a company called Elevated, which is run by Elevated Eric. Shout out him. He built a dope ass system.
He's fine.
He's a dope ass dude. Very genuine, very raw, authentic. Found that company, been with them for about five months now, and I've been averaging about $9,800. Let's just call it $10,000. Last month I made around $14,500, and I spent like $1,000 in leads, so pretty profitable, I would say.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
Especially being 20 years old. Yeah,
Pretty decent.
wait, how old are y'all? Y'all look old as shit.
Damn.
Bro,
I look old as shit. I'm babyface right now.
Well, no, you don't look old as shit.
28, bro.
Damn,
Facts, bro.
you dead ass?
That eyes, bro.
How old are you?
22.
25.
Damn.
Actually, no, that deserves it.
Why you made us say that, bro?
Are you 28 for real?
Yes, bro.
Nigga, stop.
I'm 21, bro.
He pushing like 40.
Okay.
No, he's actually the only uncle.
Yeah, no, he's dead ass. Like,
All right.
we got to put him in a reretirement home.
Hey,
Hospice care
like
tomorrow.
Anyways, get into the motherfucking questions.
I didn't even know how old I was.
Go on his story. No. Fuck,
Shut up.
save those for last. Go to his story.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Day asked a story earlier, what questions he should have on the podcast or what he should answer. So I guess just pull that up.
What's the first question?
We'll see. I'm 19, by the way. I don't know if y'all, wanted to ask
We don't
me.
really care.
It's crazy. I just tried to reach for my
We
phone
can
game.
fucking tell.
we didn't ask.
For sure.
We can fucking. Why'd you shave the beard?
Fucking child.
It was Father's Day yesterday, and my mom hates the fuck out the beard. So I was just like, yeah.
It was Father's Day. Your mom hates the beard.
Yeah, but the thing is,
walk us
okay,
through
so
this, please, bro.
yeah, no. Well, the thing is, my dad likes whatever my mom likes, and
Yes, man.
yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Good boy.
Yes.
So that's just
Yeah, that's a real good boy.
Good boy.
Yes, ma'am.
You want a treat?
That's my own.
All right, that's what we'll do.
You love
Yes,
a sex
man.
offender.
What the fuck? God forbid I do something for my parents. What did the story say?
Nah, I'm fucking with you. All right. Did you pull up the question?
I was waiting for the conversation to end,
So go.
No. I go when I want.
Thank you guys for watching.
I bet. How do you balance being an entrepreneur and being a young father and relationships at the same time?
Damn.
Oh, we don't manage the last one no more.
Oh, shit.
So how do I manage being an entrepreneur and a young father? Well, first of all, when you have kids, all right, this is going to be very obvious information, but when you have kids, a lot of it has to do with the motherfucker you had the kid with, right? So, being transparent and, just basically the woman that I had a child with, She's really good. She's a really good mom. She makes it 10 times easier on me, especially with my schedule and shit. I mean, y'all are all entrepreneurs. Y'all know we signed up for this shit to not really work, but nigga, this
You
shit
work more
take
than a
work.
9 to 5. Yeah,
Motherfucker, this shit take
24
work.
hours a
You
day,
want to work a
bro.
9 to
We
5,
quit our
you work
9 to
14 hours a day.
Yeah.
We quit 9 to 5 to work motherfucking 10 to 10. But
Yeah.
this shit takes work, and she understands that. So shout out her. She makes it really easy on me. As far as like scheduling stuff, I usually get him like Thursday or Friday through Sunday. Just kind of doing my part. We don't do any like court system shit like that. We just kind of communicate with each other, which I think is pretty dope.
So why didn't it last?
We were never together. We'll get into that, motherfucker.
Oh,
How old is your son? How old is he?
He's
five.
4.
4?
He's 4.
Okay.
All right. So he's 4 and I'm 20. So do the math, motherfucker.
You said 15 to 20. That's 5.
9 months, gang.
Yeah.
Just 9 months.
I forgot about that month. Yeah.
Thank you.
This is why I can't be a father.
Dad knows. Dad knows.
Yeah. Right.
But
been around long.
yeah. So basically, she
dead
makes
yet.
it easier. And then as far as like entrepreneurship, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, entrepreneurship is for the money, right? It gives you the freedom. That's why we do this shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
her making it easier on me is dope. And then the relationship thing, we up out of that thing now. So
It's free game.
So how have you tried doing relationships with all that though? She said you're out of that now, but how did you manage?
how did I
you
manage
even
it?
try?
I don't fucking know. Being honest, man, being in a relationship and being an entrepreneur, y'all are all single, right?
No, just me.
He's
I'm
locked
not. They are not.
What?
Wait, whoa. They're single.
You
I'm not.
motherfuckers have girlfriends?
No,
No.
they don't. I
He's
do.
the only one who's
Oh, you
They
have
don't.
girls.
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Let's not act like
we are
completely
all
single.
in situationships
Yeah,
right
we're-
now. Let's
it's
be
not-
100%
it's not-
I'm not in a
clear.
I get it.
situation.
I
No,
get
I'm
it.
in a
You're in a
situation with like
situation
Situationship that
four.
hops around, it changes every day to day.
Facts.
we're young only ones, bro.
We're
only young ones.
We're in consistent situation. He's in
Facts.
Bullshit.
advantage,
Y'all just
yeah.
started your shit like a week ago.
I bet.
Hey,
Let's see
gang,
how it
it's
goes.
been 3 weeks.
It's
It's been
why
3 weeks, all right?
That's why it's not-
I've technically been with my situationship since for the past 2 years.
Off and on.
No, that's
That don't
bad.
count.
No, that's bad.
It was never really. It was never really on. I
Situationship
go
for 2 years?
back. I go back. It was never on.
It was one-sided the whole time.
Facts.
All right, we don't want to talk about it.
Anyway,
yeah, let's go back.
Anyways, balancing a relationship between entrepreneurship is extremely hard because you have to kind of find that perfect balance in between being in a relationship and being a boyfriend, but also being a fucking entrepreneur and being a boss.
It's hard.
So
It is.
I feel like a part of the reason why my relationship ended is because I was so focused on business. Motherfucker snickering over there and shit.
They always do that shit. They're a little fucking
He's
female
lazy now.
couple right here.
But so a part of the reason why my relationship ended is because I was so focused on becoming an entrepreneur and building my brand, and also like just being caught up in like building the personal brand on social media, being an entrepreneur, make sure that I'm developing a team and everything like that. And it kind of took my focus away from actually being a boyfriend. And I feel like that's probably a main reason why my relationship ended. Just being honest, I'm sure everybody that's an entrepreneur probably can relate to that as well.
You don't think you can balance it though? Because there's people at a bigger level, bigger scale that do.
That's true. But when you get to that bigger scale, I feel like it does get a little bit more stressful, but it gets a little easier because you have people handling those things for you now.
Yeah.
That's
right.
That you definitely have a team underneath you.
Exactly.
That does
right.
all of it for you. You just navigate it.
Exactly
That's
right.
way easier.
When it's just you, motherfucker, you're grinding.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you're
Yeah.
grinding. You're 10 to 10, right? You don't got no time for shit. And the woman that I was with, she's a high value model and everything like that. So realistically speaking, I mean, it just had to go, right?
You're not a high value man though.
I am, but
So why don't you deserve that?
it had to go.
What is a high value man?
Y'all asking me?
Yeah.
Bro, a high value man is somebody who takes their time very serious and doesn't really waste time on certain things. And damn, what the fuck?
Damn.
We,
High value man. Huh?
just like I don't know, like fucking not wasting your time on certain things and just prioritizing certain things. You know what I mean?
We need to call a woman right now and say, "What's a high value man?"
That's a great idea. Don't say the fucking name.
No,
Gabby.
Perfect. Gabby's perfect. I was about to say
Yeah.
Gabby's perfect.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
and then also like when you're in a relationship too, it's very important that you really choose the right woman because if you choose the wrong woman, that's gonna knock you off your entrepreneurial game. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And it like there's a lot of qualifications that the woman has to meet, and I feel like with the relationship that I was in, there's a difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. I'm in a growth mindset. I'm looking to grow all the time. The woman that I was with, unfortunately, she's in a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset means that she's not willing to adapt to change, Me personally, I adapt to everything that I've been through. I adapted to being a fucking teenage dad.
Yeah.
I
She's
adapted
content with where she's at.
Exactly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, like, you got to keep in mind as well, the woman that you choose and how she's raised is extremely important.
100%.
The woman that I was with, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, but she was also handed everything to her pretty much. So when you have someone like that, it's kind of hard to be with someone, especially if you were raised the complete opposite way. I got kicked out fresh out of high school.
Thank God I'm not the only one.
Hey,
You feel it?
fresh out of high school.
I thought that was
got
black
kicked-
people's shit.
You know, it's definitely
That's
black people shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I was
look
about
at
to
this
say, I was like,
statistics.
It's definitely black
Okay,
people
okay, bet.
I got kicked out the house too. I graduated at 17. I got kicked out the house.
God, so it's an Arabic thing too.
Arabic.
It's an air.
Chilean.
It's a white thing.
Chilean.
My phone, she'll answer. Oh my.
My phone, she would answer.
Hold on.
Yeah, all right, bet.
Call
it.
She is not
On
answering.
my life,
Yeah,
she'll answer.
she's not.
On everything, she would answer.
But anyways, as I was saying,
I ain't gonna lie, she would answer him.
Nah.
Yeah, she would.
Nah.
Yeah,
No, she
I don't even know that girl.
Yeah, she would answer
that's
you.
why.
I don't know that girl.
She would answer you.
She knows that you're gonna be on this podcast. That's why she.
Phone dead.
Yeah, she knows that.
Phone dead. I'm gonna wait for it.
What other women do we know any other women?
She's awake.
Probably not. The way you motherfuckers look.
Good morning, Gabby. We have a question for you.
Speaker.
Hold
She
on.
answered you.
She's
Hold on.
she's on the
Why the
podcast.
fuck did you not answer my call? I called you twice.
Make sure she-
Cause I'm asleep. What do y'all want?
We have a question for you.
Quick question.
Quick.
Oh my god, hurry up.
We just want the definition of what a high value man is.
A high value man?
Yes.
Fuck.
We're live, motherfucker.
A high value man is someone who is a male figure and is male.
thought it was a woman.
Jesus Christ.
You never know nowadays.
A male figure. What else?
And who
Good answer. Thank you so much, Gabby.
Thank you, Gabby.
That's
Have a good
it.
rest of your
Thank
night.
you so
We don't
much.
have that much time.
Yeah, no, I'm ready to go to sleep.
All right.
So
but
that's your definition of a high value man. It's a high
Be a
value.
guy.
someone that
It's a guy.
prioritizes their time. That high,
I think we're forgetting protect and provide. That's a main
I
thing to be
mean,
high value.
value. You got to bring value to the table.
Facts.
absolutely.
I think high value man could define. Well, do you guys believe in gender roles?
Yes.
As in what?
100%.
Like men do this,
Yes.
women do
Yes,
that.
yes,
Like women are
100%.
supposed to
Yeah,
be okay.
Cook,
okay.
clean.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
cook,
say
clean.
supposed
The bitch
to,
is
but
supposed to cook and clean.
Men versus the moneymakers. My assumption is that the high value man is the man that provides what they're supposed to do as.
when
their
I get to
gender
a
role.
point, that's what I would like to do. I
Facts.
don't want her working at all.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
but
can't-
I'm not
I can't-
opposed to her working.
Yeah,
But she
I-
has to know how to fucking cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can't
Yeah.
expect her to do that now and like me provide because I'm not at that position to provide
Yeah.
full time for someone right now.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
simple. But when I'm to the point, of course, I don't want you to work.
Yeah. Well, and it should also be at a point too where it's like I totally just drew a blank. Wow. That was
Your age is showing.
I'm telling you, bro.
bad.
Paul, yeah.
Your age
Bro,
is
it's
showing.
dementia, 25.
that was bad. Yeah. I don't know.
Anyways, next question.
Bro's yapping,
Wrong
bro.
fucking sound.
Next question.
There we go.
Call the retirement home and have him pick him up tomorrow.
Just wheel him out now.
So next question.
Ouch.
Go ahead.
Hey, can we delete that part of the film?
Nope.
That's staying in.
Next question.
You got a blank too? Fuck. Next
Oh,
topic
are we
then.
still on the high value man shit?
yeah,
Are we
yeah.
gonna spend the whole podcast?
Yep, high value man.
Yeah, we can just keep on.
We still didn't get an answer for real. No one knows what a high value man.
I just told y'all.
Provide value.
Yeah, provide.
Don't waste your time.
A high
Yes.
value man is someone who
That-
brings value.
that she doesn't have to work, but also if she wants to, she can work. So once again, still being able to provide. What?
I don't think we got any of this.
He's
shit
trying
right.
to protect his face with his girl.
Who? What?
I said.
No.
It's okay, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We're good. No,
It's okay.
she could be a stay-at-home mom. I could care less.
No, say Andrew
wouldn't
Tate
want-
style.
Huh?
No, say Andrew Tate style.
No. I mean, technically,
She's bro.
technically, I did pull that from Andrew Tate. I'm not gonna lie.
But you say it more aggressive. All right, cool. How does someone make the mental shift and change in their life? Like someone that wants to.
Bills. Bills. Like, how does someone make like a mental? Like,
Yeah.
That's a force factor. That's what forces
Yeah.
you to change.
It's-
How do you
yeah.
do it without
Mental-
force?
it's a
Like,
mental-
let's
a mental thing. Like,
Bills is like a thing you're pushing yourself against a wall. You want to get out.
bro,
there.
that's how I do it.
Like,
Like,
you have
No,
to.
I respect that. I did the same shit, bro. So yeah, I respect it. But like, your everyday person that works, like, they can pay their bills, whatever, but like they want something different. But how can they get to that different?
How can they get there?
Buy a very, very expensive car, so you're forced to make the payments on it.
That's
Boy
Bill.
math.
That's what I.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I mean, well, with guys,
That's forcing yourself against the wall. But like, some people won't even put themselves in that uncomfortable position in the first place. So how can you make that shift to be comfortable in making those uncomfortable decisions?
Because you got to think, most people don't even make enough to be able to afford their bills. Like when they pay their bill, they're dead broke right after.
Exactly. So
like having that to be able to invest in something, it's so hard for most people. So.
which blows.
Most people. I don't know. I mean, I guess with entrepreneurs, I've only seen like the forceful ways because like for men, it's
the
like,
thing is, entrepreneurs now like have that certain mindset. Like there's only certain people. Like it seems to be a lot of people now, but like they already have that trait in them.
Yeah.
100%.
So like that trait is you being comfortable in those uncomfortable positions, being okay with forcing yourself in those positions for better.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. I mean, there's no really like mental change to it. You just have to want it. You know what I mean? Like you can't really like. There's no magical book that's gonna change your entire perspective on life. You know what I mean? Like yeah, you might get some good information from it real quick, but you can't really make a mental switch off of just reading a couple books. You know what I mean? It's really just about application.
In my opinion, books are bullshit.
Thank you.
But
say you can't read, bro.
No, that's not.
Say you can't read.
But books is not gonna fucking open your mind.
No,
like,
it's the application of the fucking knowledge.
Now I'm ready to be a millionaire. This is what I have to. Books ain't gonna do that.
It's the application of the knowledge.
I feel like Mark would scream at you.
100%.
The knowledge,
I tell him
knowledge
this all
is
the
where
time.
it's at.
I tell him this all the time. Like
you have to.
You already know what you have to.
implement
You already know
valuable.
what you have to do. You can't keep reading and you're already gonna. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah, correct. You have to implement the knowledge for it to be worthwhile.
Exactly, bro. Like
Well, yeah, but then you get the knowledge from the books.
If that's the case, every English major would be fucking rich.
That is true.
Right or wrong?
yeah,
Okay then.
it's implementation is the biggest factor. 100%.
Implementation, application, exactly.
And work ethic, which I was looking at the next story is work ethic. So many people lack work ethic. So many people are so lazy. Like I'm not going to talk too much because in case people see this podcast, but I know people. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm saying even if I say like their situation is gonna be bad, so I'm just saying like I know so many people it's just lazy and it's sad. Like me personally, because like I'm boys with them, like I'm cool with them, and I don't want them to see in the positions that they're in. Like they don't have to be in my position if they don't want to work that hard, but like you can do a little better.
Right.
And they're just lazy. They just don't want it. Like the thing is like they have the mindset like, oh, I want this shit.
They don't have what it takes to do it.
But they don't do it.
No, but they don't know if they have.
implement
They don't know if they have it
It's
or not.
not
Because
in it. Like they
try.
know everyone wants nice things. Everyone wants this lifestyle. Everyone wants that stuff. But like when it comes down to on your day off, what are you doing on your day off? Drinking, playing video games.
Doom
Of course,
scrolling.
you're not going to get nowhere in life with that shit.
Bro, social media and phones and technology killed shit. Dude, COVID, like, dude, it killed people. Like, literally, bro. Everyone's dope.
COVID, if I'm not wrong, COVID spawned all of us. No.
COVID killed people and
do you
it made
spawn
people.
COVID?
Yeah, no,
For
it
sure.
did.
COVID.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, COVID started me, bro. Yeah, COVID got me going.
For the people that had the drive, COVID was perfect for them.
But the thing is,
100%.
That got me going.
100%.
COVID was like an ignition under us because like all of us. I don't know too much about you when you were younger, but did you ever do anything maybe like sell candy in school or like sold some shit online?
I was never that down bad.
Really?
I done sold everything. I sold shoes.
shit.
I done sold shoes. I sold weed.
What was your highest month for shoes?
For shoes? Man. At that time when I was selling shoes, bro, it wasn't really like I wasn't selling shoes smart. You know what I mean? I was just selling and making the money, and I wasn't looking at my profit, versus loss ratio. I was just kind of making the money.
Just trying to move units.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I don't really know. I don't know the answer to that.
Talk to this guy.
Yeah, toss me a reseller.
Wow.
What?
He did a cheating method though. No one hit that. No one.
It's not cheating.
No, that's not real reselling though. In my opinion,
It's resale.
What the hell are y'all
It's
talking
resale.
But
How much we made on resale?
We were talking about a $60,000
introduced
month.
myself. I don't know what the fuck y'all do.
we're unemployed, bro. You know the podcast. We're unemployed.
We can start. We can start again.
Come on.
Start from me.
Let's go. Let's come on.
What do I do again, guys?
You're a scammer. You're a course seller scammer.
Yeah.
Course seller.
Course seller.
Yeah,
For
teach
what? What?
teaching. Okay, I teach people how to resell. That's what I do.
Yeah.
You?
I started off reselling, but now I help course sellers.
Nice.
He helps me.
So you're part of the problem.
No.
Yeah.
No. I help ethical course sellers. There's a
Am I
difference.
ethical? Am I ethical? I bet. Fuck you.
So what do you do now?
Huh?
What do you do now?
I help ethical course sellers.
Ethical.
Oh, how?
I guess I'm not
How?
ethical. I'm teaching people stuff, bro. How am I not ethical?
We used to
Davish,
sit-
what do you do?
Go.
I've always
Okay,
wondered
okay,
this.
You know what? You see my stories. So, I mean, I just general entrepreneur. I own a digital marketing agency, videography, photography. I own a rental car company, and then, you know, the podcast.
Is he aura farming?
Definitely is.
He wants this clip.
Is this a cock? Is this a cock measure?
You know, I make about like 60K from that one, 40K from that one, 120K from that one.
Yeah, he wants this clipped. Yeah.
In the IRS, he only reported $1,900.
No,
Keep
the
that in
IRS,
mind.
he didn't pay
This
shit.
is all
that in
for
mind.
social media.
Keep that in
This is
mind.
all for social media. My dad leased me all these
This
cars.
is
I
how he
stole
got
the bike.
This is how he got paid.
It says
This
prop
money.
money. Yeah, this is fake. Yeah. No,
Took
yeah.
that to the dealership. By the way.
Unc, what do you do?
Uncle
I own
Trev.
businesses, so across the whole board. Like so,
He's a trust fund baby.
Just name 3, bro.
I'm
Holy
not,
shit.
I'm not a trust fund. Crypto, bar industry, and essentially restaurants.
You got to check out his
You know,
bar.
so-
It's pretty lit, bro.
What's the name of the bar?
Uncle Fat's Tavern.
Uncle.
Uncle Fats.
Uncle Fats. He is Fats. He is Uncle Trevor's Tavern now.
I fuck with that.
And
Yeah.
what do you do?
Motherfucker, I already
We
said
already
it.
introduced what the fuck.
no,
God forbid I have Dory.
Definitely.
No. We'll go back to the 15 and father because there's a good point. How did people react when they found out friends' parents?
Oh,
school?
God.
How did they react when they found out about that?
Shit.
Man,
Okay.
black parents. Let me hear
Ooh,
it.
black parents,
having
baby.
kids?
Hey, he knows.
Having a baby
Having
as
kid
a
at 15.
Woo! All right, so. ooh, we about to get unfiltered
Go
on
ahead.
this motherfucker.
Go for it.
I'm ready.
Do
All
it.
right, so. Where the fuck do I begin? All right. So,
Let's start. Where'd you guys meet?
yeah, okay.
Yeah. How did it happen?
Yeah, where'd you guys meet?
How did it happen?
Yeah,
We're going to the beginning.
yeah.
Okay.
How long did you last?
Make?
W4.
He's how did it happen?
We're going to the
10
beginning.
seconds.
Okay, hold on. Time out.
All right,
I need some silence for this, all right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So look, I met her, friends of friends. You know, we were kind of in the same area. I went to a school called Tarpon. She went to a school called East Lake. Tarpon and East Lake are they're like cousins damn near, right? So we just kind of knew the same people, all right? And we kind of just knew each other from my first girlfriend. I'm not going to name drop. First girlfriend.
Whoa, pause. So
we-
this was your girlfriend's friend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Boogeyman. All right, cool. Let's go.
So yeah, we met through friends, you know, girlfriend's friend, whatever, boom, bada bang. Stopped messing with her. She was there to like comfort me, you know, like when certain girls go, oh my God, she
was plotting. She was plotting.
She fake as fuck.
She was fake as shit.
She fake as shit.
She not fake. I mean,
That's a pick.
No,
That's-
she
But she went to go comfort you instead of her friend.
because
She was
I think
plotting.
The friend did her wrong. This is a long time ago. Y'all gotta keep in mind. It's a long time. I
Nah,
don't-
women be snakes to each other.
Low key,
They do
They
lock
lock in.
in.
If the woman wanted
was-
the man,
Yeah, they be snake as fuck.
Right. So
Clearly she
she
did.
was, you know, she low-key like comfort me and things like that. Yada yada. We ended up linking. I think we only linked like twice. Right.
That's all it took.
Linked up twice, and long story short, the deed was done. All right, I don't know how long that lasted, motherfucker.
fuck.
All right, deed was done. Right, she calls me, and she's like, "Damn, I'm pregnant." I'm like, "Oh, okay,
Did you
cool,
pull out or not?
awesome."
Did you pull out or was this a pre-cum baby?
I'm like, "Okay, awesome."
Yeah, I
Those
gotta know.
exist?
Yes, those exist.
They do.
Yeah,
They
pre-cum
do.
babies.
They do.
I got
lucky. Ooh, shit. We getting deep.
I would not trust bro to pull out of.
Why didn't you pull out?
There's the answer to your
Bro
question.
was 15.
There's the answer to your question.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
15-year-old
I'm
was
going,
15.
you know, I'm going nuts.
Ever heard of a condom, bro?
Not really, bro. I'm playing.
Nobody used them
I'm
shits,
playing.
bro.
Huh? You said ain't nobody use those?
Yeah, bro. I'm not.
that's
Gonna lie,
loud, bro.
I was 15 at the time, and
What that's about?
I didn't really have.
You're trying to get her pregnant.
Motherfuckers, I'm over here talking about a serious topic. You-
I'm about to mute everyone except him.
I'm tripping.
Like everybody wants to hear this shit. So, yeah. Damn, I lost my spot. Bro, so
Turn the
anyway,
recorder back.
she calls me pregnant. Yada yada. I'm like, okay, cool, awesome. And she's like, okay, it might be yours. And I'm like, oh wow,
Might be
Might
yours.
be
that's
yours.
awesome.
Might be yours.
I'm like, okay, cool. So it might be okay, cool. Blah,
Did you get
blah.
a DNA test?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Okay.
Let him finish the story.
Motherfucker, can I get
God
there?
damn.
All right, but long story short, phone call, and I'm like, look, I'm not ready. I'm 15, right? I'm young, and I'm not gonna sit here and call my son an accident, right? But he was definitely a surprise to me. I like that word better, because I mean, I honestly, truth be to God, like I love my son with all my heart, and he's the reason why I push every day. But at that time, I didn't know my son, right? So I consider him more of a surprise to me. And at that time, when she first told me, we were on the phone for like hours, and me being 15, I was like, yo, I got X amount of money to my name. I'll give you all this shit, all of it. And at that time, being at that age, that amount of money was pretty substantial.
Right.
How much?
Right?
Birthday money.
Like a band?
Okay, fine.
Less?
No, I was like, no, it was more than 2,000.
Oh, okay.
That's good for 15.
That's good for 15.
Bro,
What the
what?
fuck?
Bro,
15, I had.
I'm telling you,
I think I had $20.
$2.
I tell you, bro, I was like, yo, like,
Is you?
handle that. Like, right?
You can have it, gang.
And I'm thankful that she didn't do that and she didn't take that.
Oh, you were trying to pay her to get rid of it.
Oh yeah, and have a little extra to have fun. But like,
I would do the same if I was
but at the same time though, like at that time, like, and, times
Fuck up. Wait, facts. We're skipping this. You're 15 with 2 bands trying to get her to get rid of it.
I had like 5 racks.
Okay, 5 racks. You gave her 5 racks to get rid of the kid. Was this your idea or your parents' idea?
Let's finish the story.
Okay.
It had to have been like,
There's no way a 15-year-old thinks about this. I gotta hear
This
that.
shit gets
definitely
deep,
think about
dog.
that.
This shit
No,
gets deep,
hell
dog.
no.
This shit gets deep.
All right,
dog.
let's go.
All right, so look,
Independent.
I'm like, yo, I have X amount of money. Please, like, I'm not ready. Blah blah. She's like, I can't do it. No. And it's funny now, and like, it's all fun and games, bro. But like, y'all got to keep in mind, like, I'm 15, like, and I'm going through this situation where I really don't have a choice to dictate what happens in my life. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny now, but like, y'all don't understand. I didn't have a choice for real. So we went through that whole entire pregnancy thing. My parents didn't know. I was just, in communication with her. I would talk every once in a while. We would talk, blah, blah. And, she ended up getting a boyfriend, blah, blah. Boyfriend was like, yo, my kid, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not going to think about it. Again, I'm very young. Don't know what the hell I'm doing. And boom, kid gets here. He's here. He's here. Now I'm fast forwarding. He's here now. Oh, wait, no. Fuck that. Let's go back. Motherfucker. Everybody bro, if you're watching this and you went to high school with me or you were in the same area, most likely fuck you, right? Because, bro, I went through hell. I went through hell. Motherfucker, there was a football game, right?
God.
And I was starting. There was a football game, and motherfuckers trolled me before the game, posted my son everywhere when I didn't really want that out there. Because it was kind of like one of those things where I was handling on my own.
Yeah.
And it just kind of blew up. Started going around the school. I was on social medias and stuff. I would go to parties and stuff.
It doesn't help that you're on a football team. Like that shit like that will get around though.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I know, right? But it, it started to spread like wildfire, honestly. And it was one of those things where I kind of wanted to like do it on my own, you know what I'm saying? Like take care of it on my own, blah, blah. Started getting out. I was pretty popular in high school. I went to 3 different high schools. So it started getting out and things like that. And
what, just the fact that you had a kid?
yeah. And then it would like pop up at parties and shit. I'm trying to get right with the hoes and shit. And they would be like, oh, don't you have a kid? I'm like, oh my
Nah, that's
God.
crazy.
I gotta keep
D1 cock blocking.
Hey, you know what I mean? Like D1, dirty macking. But anyways, keep in mind, I'm 16 at this time. So it's like, bro, you have a kid? Oh my God, get away from me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was like an automatic, like, get the fuck. Nowadays, bitches love, they be calling me daddy and shit. I got so many happy Father's Day, but anyways. Bro, so yeah, at that time.
Happy late Father's Day, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I ain't calling you daddy, though. I'm sorry. I ain't
Oh my God, bleep that out. Oh my God, I'm gonna get canceled. But anyways,
Clip that specifically.
but yeah, so that ended up happening. And then let's just fast forward to like the good part. So one day I'm back to school shopping with my dad. All right, we're getting drip. My pops, he always made sure like I always had the freshest shoes, fresh fit, whatever. Back to school shopping. And I'm in the store, right? Vibing, getting shoes. Great day. I love back to school shopping. I'm sure we all do. Great day. This girl hits me up, and I'm not gonna say her name, but if I told you the story before, fuck that bitch.
Just fuck everyone.
I'm the problem?
I'm the problem. I'm the problem.
Listen though. She hits me up. She's like, Day, like, can I come over? Like, she wants to fuck, obviously, right?
Yeah.
She wants to fuck. And I'm like, nah, not really feeling it, right? And she takes that shit to heart. Let me tell you what this girl does. She screenshots a picture of my son, right? She sends it to my older sister and says, hey, I think this is your brother's son. You might want to take a look at this. They kind of look alike. keep in mind,
She didn't know?
my entire family
They didn't know?
didn't
Entire
know.
family.
Oh, my
Entire
Lord.
family didn't know.
All because you didn't fuck her.
All because I should have just hit.
Should have done it.
But no, it would have came on anyways. But at that time, I wasn't ready. I was fucking back to school shopping. I was getting drip. I was getting J's. You know what I mean? So
W priorities.
yeah. So yeah. Anyways, text my sister. My sister then goes to my mom, and then it gets back to my dad, which I'm shopping with, and then my whole
Middle of the
Son, go
store.
return all them
In
J's.
the middle of the store,
bro, my whole world just crashes, bro. Just crashes. I fucking ran away for a few hours. I keep in mind, I was really young at this time, so I ran away for a few hours, and I ended up going to I'm not gonna say whose house I went to, but I ended up going somewhere hiding out for a little bit. And overall, just that whole upbringing was just hell for me, and I really don't talk about it that much. But honestly, truthfully, it was hell. I seen my mom cry like she never cried before. I just thought my life was over. There was a 3-day period where I didn't come out of my room, bro. It was deep, bro. It was deep.
He made you return the J's?
Nah, I still got the J's.
Oh, shit.
I still got
All right,
the
man, we
J's.
good.
No.
Pops.
Shout out Pops. Shout out Pops. I
You
still got the
gotta
J's.
give him to your
Priorities.
son when he gets older.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Pops. He still got me the J's. So, overall, it was just very overwhelming. And then once my family found out, they just kind of looked at me a little different, man. I feel like every time my mom saw me, she just cried. I really thought my life was gonna be over in this moment. I was shunned pretty much. It just wasn't a good feeling. And I feel like that's why I am the way I am today, because I used that same pain and I turned it into something. You know what I mean? I could have really just curled up in a little ball and just, you know what I'm trying to say. I could have just really been in that victim mentality, and I chose not to. I chose to use that shit as fuel to get to where I want to be. And now, if you look at my mom's Facebook, I'm all over that motherfucker. I'm proud of you. I do this. I'm on my 3rd crib. You know what I mean? And I'm only 20. I just turned 20 years old. I'm on my 3rd crib.
That's
I
good,
bought
bro.
my car. Everything that I have is in my name.
Hell yeah.
No co-signers or nothing. All of it's me. All right. So everybody I went to high school with, fuck you if you're watching this. All right. Middle fingers up. Fuck you. All right. No, not you, John. I love you, John. But,
Nah, it's fuck you, John. I ain't gonna lie.
I fucks with John. But anyways, yeah. So, I just feel like I have a lot of people to prove wrong. But also, I'm doing this shit for me too. But at the same time, I still fuck them.
It's a bonus, you know what I'm saying?
You
To say
know
that
what
you
I mean?
made it and it was people that didn't support you in your upbringing.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I just kind of walk around with a little chip on my shoulder because I know everybody doubted me and I thought I was going to be a failure. It got to a point where my mom was like, yo, you're never going to really find love because you have a kid, blah, blah. And, it was just rough. Again, it was a dark period of, a dark time in my life. That's for damn sure. But yeah, that's somewhat the story. So next topic.
There's a lot of light that came out of it.
Yeah. That
you're
light
very
at
happy
the end
with
of the
your son,
tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some
Bro, I
great
love
shit.
my son. That's my world. I love watching him grow every single day.
W dad in the chat.
Appreciate
W
it.
dad.
So next.
Do you have the next
Why
one?
am I looking? Nah, I just looked at your story. It said your pull-out game is weak as fuck. Happy Father's Day.
Yo, who sent you that game?
Shout out Zay. Shout out Zay.
Where's Zay?
Huh?
Zay?
I don't think you know him. Zay, I think his last name Saunders.
Yeah.
Oh, you know?
Xavier, yeah.
Yeah.
Band Society.
Yeah, that's my guy. He sent me that.
Hey, if you see this, Zay,
Shout out you, bro.
text, No, don't shout out. Text me back, please.
Oh,
It's been 6 months.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Got unfinished
that was
business.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Wrong sound.
All right, that's the.
That's definitely the
yo.
wrong sound.
Hey, yo.
We can do all some shit like that too.
What?
You don't have no more
trying to
stories?
have him text
He
you
did,
back?
but I was going to switch to a different topic. Let me go back to the story.
What's the forehead
Hey.
kiss method?
The what?
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
don't-
what?
Yeah, don't do it.
What did you say?
Don't do it too early.
Don't.
The forehead kiss?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
where'd you see
the
that?
forehead kiss method?
Wait, where'd you
Where
see
did
that?
you see that?
Where did you hear that from?
Did you just hear that or you saw that? What did you
Said it on a podcast?
What happened?
Damn, why the fuck? Yo.
Wait, are we thinking about the same forehead kiss?
Where you know this little- yeah, you know something.
Where'd you hear that?
There's no way. You have no mutual.
Did I say something wrong?
No,
You said it completely right.
Where you hear
How did you know about it?
Yeah.
This is something from a friend that you don't know.
I don't think he's talking about the same thing.
No.
No. He's definitely not.
maybe not.
He's definitely
Maybe
not.
Where did you
It's
get? Where
definitely just a coincidence.
What made you
Like,
just say?
Yeah, what made you say that?
I don't know. It's just a random thought.
That was random in your head.
Yeah.
With a bunch of guys.
Wow.
I was
Nah, he knows something. He knows something.
nah, you gotta know something. Where did that come from?
Y'all don't have anything to say on that?
No.
Y'all know what the forehead kiss method is? Okay, we
Forehead
can move
kiss
on.
method. No,
Well,
what
one
is
of
it?
our friends- one of our-
What is it?
One of our
What is it?
friends clearly does know about it.
What is the forehead kiss method?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Where did you learn it? Where did you learn that?
I don't know.
Oh, you just heard the
Urban
overall
Dictionary?
method term? Just
Urban Dictionary.
The method you kiss on the forehead. Like
yeah. You,
Something adding up.
Something's
Bro.
up.
he knows something, but he's not saying.
I don't know shit.
Type shit.
If we didn't react that way, he would have told us.
Nah, we fucked. We
Yeah,
sold.
yeah.
Next question.
Did Gabby say this?
Does Gabby know? Yeah. Shout out Caleb.
Oh man, that was a sensitive topic.
oh,
Nah,
that was sensitive.
it was
called
pretty-
him out like that.
was
That's,
pretty-
that's tough.
I just
No one
wanted to know.
Not to us though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought it was one of you.
No, one of our friends did it, and let's just say
He didn't go well.
it did not
He did
go
it, and he
well.
lost her.
He doesn't care now.
Yeah.
It's like first date type.
He moved on. So
I don't know the story though.
I can give you a short story. He took her on a date. It was
A
supposed
whole
to go well.
day date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it went well.
No, you're good.
Get him out of here, yo. Yeah, so long story
We got
short.
our next special guest behind the scenes. We can't reveal who it is.
I bet.
We
Cut
already
me
said
off.
this.
I bet.
mystery man.
Shout out you.
You better
I
get
bet.
muted if you keep the
I
attitude
bet. Cut
up.
me up, bitch.
Yeah. Okay.
bitch.
I'm a bitch? Oh.
Nah.
You Brian now?
Nobody
ahead.
told me what.
Go ahead.
I'm the
say the
problem.
story.
So the long story short, he took a girl on a nice date. It was going well. He kissed her on the forehead. She was gone.
Yeah,
He's like the forehead kiss sold it.
yeah.
Why the forehead though?
It's just like
God.
you know how you
Caleb
when you
DM me.
He said it was in the moment.
when you really
Let's
like
talk.
when you really like a girl, you lose all your. Like,
No, it was to the point where he respected her and liked her so much he didn't want to go for a kiss and it fuck up. So he went on, like a kiss on the lips. So he went for the forehead to test it out, and it didn't go well.
Didn't he leave a hickey on her forehead?
Nah,
Caleb,
No.
I'm sorry. Caleb, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
that was pretty good.
I was told. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you see, he knows something. He's so,
you was told.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He was told.
He was.
told.
You was
Nah.
told.
He was.
I wasn't told the story. I was told to ask that.
By who?
By who?
Gab?
Gabby?
Yes,
I bet.
What else did she say?
Figured it was
that was it.
That was not it.
Something about the cartel.
Yeah. Let's get into it. Let's get
Gabby, bro. W Gabby.
Yeah. I like
Gabby,
Gabby.
No. She's spicing this shit up.
Yeah, no, Gabby. So what about the cartel?
What happened? What happened with the cartel?
So like the cartel jumped me because I stepped on the grounds. Like 4 niggas.
Now let's tell the real story, gang.
the real story.
You know one
Fell
of the 50cc moped.
Fell off a 50cc
yeah.
moped going like 20 miles an hour.
All right,
No, he was
I was
going
going.
like
I was going
50.
40 miles. I was going 40 miles an hour over a speed bump that I didn't see, and I flew off a moped.
Pull
like
up the
20
battle
feet.
scars. Someone pull up the battle scars.
It's basically.
No. Fuck though. That's healed. Just pull up the battle scars. That's what we want to see.
We went on a cruise to Mexico.
yeah.
I rented a buggy. He rented a little scooter, like those little ass, like
one
very
that goes
unpowerful. The one that you damn near have to like you have to crash on purpose.
Oh my god.
Show him the leg. The leg was
leg.
way worse. The leg was way worse.
The hand was.
I had the leg. Yeah, my.
Bro, he wanted to kill himself when it happened, bro. He's like,
Bro,
fuck,
but
just take me back to Tampa.
This is the aftermath, bro. That they got.
Nigga, are you okay?
Like peep the moped. That's what he fell off of. He lost aura.
Hello.
Bro, I look up, I just see Bryant in the air, bro.
Keep in mind, this speed bump is back there where I flew off of. You see that back there?
It went.
It was one of like it wasn't a typical speed bump. It was like a little like
It was like
a black
it was like
one.
indented.
Damn, bro.
It was like
Yeah.
indented into the road, and there was like maybe an inch or two that was
we don't have that in the US. That's
It
the
was
thing.
fucking. It was fucking
whole
like
different
2 inches of fucking like airtime that I saw last minute, and just
Damn.
flew.
Where does the cartel come in though?
No, that was just like this. That was just like the
A
story.
family,
Yeah,
a
that's
family
like
asked him in the elevator like what happened and shit.
and that's what
like,
we said.
I fought the
Yeah,
cartel.
so we just fucking stuck with that. Because bro, you know that sounds more cool than saying
It does.
fucking.
Like
I
the
fell off a
moped.
moped. Yeah.
Fell off a moped.
No, at least when I say I fell off a moped, I say it was in Mexico, so it's better. You know?
Yeah.
No, but you know
If it
what's
happened
funny?
here, it's like,
you know
oh,
what's
you're a
funny?
fucking bitch,
Nah,
you
you know
know?
what's funny? The dad was literally like,
Yeah.
"What did you fall off a scooter or something?"
Yeah.
He guessed it completely right.
He guessed it right away.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Yeah. You know, if that shit happened in the U.S., that would have been a little bit more embarrassing.
Of
But
course
you were
it
in
was.
Mexico.
Yeah,
though.
so now it's cool.
Ah.
It's cool for the story, you know.
Next question.
No,
You have
keep,
no aura.
keep in mind, everyone in the group was basically saying like, "Oh, he's gonna die or something's gonna happen." They told nothing to me. I saw a video that y'all said. You said, "Yo, he's gonna die." He said, "Yo, keep an eye on Bryant." When
Wait,
I was in
what?
front, I don't know. Gabby sent a video or someone sent a video. It
said
was
he
like
was gonna die?
it was early on. I was in front and like go.
I know. I said keep an eye on
Bro,
Brian.
it was right.
I didn't know
Yeah,
about the die.
yeah, he said it right in front of. Let me see if I.
I probably did say that shit as a joke.
No, you said, "Yo, Brian's gonna fucking die." I'm like, "Damn."
Yeah,
I
he's an
saw the
L-man.
video. Never.
Yo, he's an
Like,
L-man.
I
2
definitely
seconds
think
after
you said that,
"Yo,
for
keep an eye
sure.
on
But y'all
Brian."
don't be joking and shit.
Bro, you said that. Someone else said, yo, put your phone up, be careful.
You definitely
And
jinxed.
then-
I wanted
and
to
then-
take care of
Nah,
him.
you
and then
definitely
Gabby,
jinxed him.
just before it happened, her and his girl Christina like hopped off. They're like, oh, y'all can explore the island. We'll wait to here. And before that, she didn't know it was me, but she's like, yo, I have a bad feeling like something might happen or anything, but didn't say anything. So she just like dapped us up, like, and we come back. It's like, oh, I knew something bad was gonna happen. So yeah, like everyone had fucking bad energy and like
We're tuned in.
no one said
man.
anything.
We're just tuned in.
Yeah, but
bro.
no one fucking said
You
anything.
wouldn't have listened. If we would have said, "Yo, don't get that scooter," you wouldn't have listened.
You're 100% right.
Well, yeah.
You're
If
100%
we're gonna
right.
change anything, bro.
You're 100% right.
Let me know.
I was the only one. I was the only one.
Nice.
I was the only one that had good intent because I tried to keep you behind me because I had the GPS. If you were behind me, I would have had the speed bump. I would have went over.
But let me know. I got good rollers for you. So let me know.
We did have.
I need the rollers, bro. I never got those.
My bad.
Need
I'll send them over after.
Hey, man, bro.
I got you.
All right. I need
rollers.
moving on from the cartel.
Back on track. Back on
Yeah,
track.
yeah.
W Gabby helping me find my future wife for sure. So
Wait, you
drop.
met your wife in Mexico?
First, thank you.
You
nah.
met,
I mean, no, not in Mexico. On the
The
cruise.
cruise.
Yeah.
you met your bitch on. I mean, you met your woman on. I'm sorry, no, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that. You met your woman on.
I'm the problem. What is this?
It's the whole group. What's up?
No,
Next
ask.
question.
We have no
Ask,
filter.
ask.
Ask.
No, I just asked like you met your woman on the cruise.
Yep.
Yeah.
How long have
Yes.
y'all been together?
Since the cruise.
They're not together.
Since the
They're-
cruise.
They're trying.
They're damn near together.
No, they're basically married at this point.
Yeah.
Is she local?
There's there's flights being talked.
Back from,
Yo, hit
from my
the
home
sound.
state.
Listen,
bro.
there's gonna be there's
Can we
flights.
talk about it?
There's flights being talking about.
We can't talk
paid
about
by the guy.
Where's she at?
Getting flown out.
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah, but I used to live there.
talk about
too,
it, bro.
I
so-
want to talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Why are you flying her out?
for the rally, for the car rally.
Hello.
Gotta fly her out, man.
Do you want her to live with you?
Well,
Do you want kids with her?
well,
Too many
Do you see yourself at 70 riding away with her?
You first. You
sorry,
first.
like next year?
Chill out. What was your question?
My question is, do you genuinely want her to move in with you?
Well, I mean, she's like she's at a point.
She's gonna watch it. She's gonna watch this shit. Bro, next topic.
I mean, the funny.
Next topic,
No,
bro.
her whole family watches the podcast. I'm not.
Oh yeah, next topic, bro. Get the fuck.
I think this is a perfect time.
I didn't mean to call your daughter a bitch.
I don't think they heard it on the mic. Now you just.
no,
I didn't hear you say
I
that.
didn't see it.
I didn't hear you say it. So now you.
To answer your question, in the future, and in the future.
bet.
There you go. That's all.
There we go.
How far in the
Next
future?
topic.
I'm sorry. All right, next.
Future.
I mean, Trevor is getting to that age.
There is no
Start
future.
settling down.
The future is now for you.
You're past the future, bro.
Anyway,
Yeah, let's get off my boy Trevor, man. Let's go.
The future is
All
now.
right, we can go to the next one.
Next
with,
question.
With modern dating be a war zone. With the whole.
I was going to say
with the
something
whole-
else.
starting with you.
my
Yeah,
God.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, starting with you.
What you mean?
Well, I mean, the lineup we have is talk about the dating scene now versus 10 years ago. I hate that you put 10 years ago. You did
Motherfucker, I
that
was 10.
intentionally because of
ChatGPT
me.
did that shit, bro. I didn't do anything.
motherfucker.
10 years ago, I didn't even.
No, because it was me.
He was like,
I was not talking
Yeah,
to a
you
woman
were
10
like-
years ago, gang. I was what, 10 years old, bro? I was not doing that.
okay,
bro.
but okay, so don't. That's not 10 years ago.
Let's
say
do pre-COVID.
Five.
Let's say
Five.
like last generation. Like last generation. What do you?
I say pre-COVID. I feel like
Pre-COVID,
I feel
pre-COVID.
like the
Pre-COVID.
dating scene was a little bit more normal before COVID.
It was starting.
It was not real.
Starting.
No, but it wasn't real.
Yes.
Why
but
not?
It was starting.
No, because everyone in high school were a hoe, and that was before
Facts.
COVID. No.
But it wasn't-
They were.
Let's be honest.
Yeah,
they
it
were
was-
bad.
it was.
No, they were
one
bad.
person at a time.
normalized.
Yes. In high school, yes.
It's different
wasn't
though
normalized.
now.
One person at a time, guys.
It's different now, bro. Like there's women
worse?
out here selling their vagina for a
worse.
biggie bag.
Oh,
bro.
they was doing that in high school. It just wasn't OnlyFans. It was on Snapchat. It was Instagram. They was
You
still
was buying
doing
it?
it. No.
Nah, where?
I don't know any.
Where was that?
Whoa.
Bro, I know so many people that were selling content before OnlyFans was a thing.
Nah.
What? Nah.
No,
This selling
no.
content.
I'm never paying for that. I'll tell you.
This selling content shit just became a thing, bro. Even like private stories. and
No,
everything. I've never seen it.
I literally showed. I was talking to Mark the other day. A screenshot. It was because he slid up on a girl saying, "Yo, you cute. What's up with you?" or some shit. And she said, "Selling content." This is pre OnlyFans.
Mark can't have shit.
This is pre OnlyFans.
So like, back when you were, what was that, middle school or high school?
High school. I graduated when it was COVID year.
What the fuck? There's
Really?
no way.
Okay, so
There's
I'm
no-
the only
I was
one
a freshman.
that graduated pre-COVID.
Yeah.
So like,
Tell us, uncle.
But you were probably there for the first virus back in like 1800s, bro.
Did he say pre-COVID?
So
You graduated?
Yeah.
What year you graduated?
18.
Oh, that's Get Out. I didn't know that.
But yeah, like like it definitely happened for sure. Like I could go into stories from
John, could you
high
grab his
school.
wheelchair
It's-
over there? I think
It's bad. It was bad, but it wasn't as normalized as it was post COVID.
Right.
Like post COVID, it like with OnlyFans and everything else, and like them just like selling it, and it just got more accepted than from pre-COVID.
And I feel like
Pre-COVID,
that's the problem.
Correct.
That it got more accepted and
Yeah.
normalized.
It's because
don't see a
COVID.
problem.
I think it became more accepted because more people fell down that path because during COVID, people didn't have the human interaction. So
Facts.
now you can fucking
Facts.
pay to talk to a female,
Right.
get news from a female, because you can pay for that
because
now.
you get the interaction.
Exactly, you get the interaction with a female. Like
100%.
What was that? Fucking 3 months of like.
Bro, men are. Well, we heard it
We were
ourselves.
fucking cooped in. So some people.
So that's
didn't escape that.
That's the different thing, right? Florida was only cooped up for like 3 to 4 months, right? In
That was fucking hell, bro.
in Colorado. We were cooped up for like a year and a half.
I would have. I might have
was- like,
committed
it was
suicide.
bad.
I might have committed.
Well, we
suicide.
heard it ourselves. Men literally pay females nowadays, even during COVID, starting during COVID, just to send messages. Like
Yeah,
not even
it's
sexual
actually
messages,
sad.
just to
It's sad.
talk.
Yeah, just to
yeah.
talk.
There's
No.
guys that'll pay.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I promise.
No.
Older men, bro, they
Yes.
pay like hundreds
No.
just to
Yes,
talk,
bro.
just to
like,
message.
bro, the thing, like I'll give that post COVID, bro. So many the things you hear from women that guys will offer or have paid them for, like it's like sometimes it's most basic stuff, like you said, talking.
I had a homegirl that literally made a full-time income just off of talking to a few dudes. Never met, never sent nudes, never sent bikini photos, nothing, not even sexual, just literally talking to them about life. That's
Bro,
it.
I'll give you that. Post COVID, men have just become down bad, and they've just lost to like social interaction to things.
Didn't you see the message Gabby sent in the group chat?
Yeah.
2K. Someone was about to pay her 2K just to link up with her. It's bad.
I didn't see that, but
Well, no, and then there was the face. There was
I'm not-
then
I'm
there
not
was
surprised.
then there was the FaceTime.
How much you paying for that?
There was the FaceTime that
to
it was
link up
like,
is a whole different story. To link up is a whole
game.
different story.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
just to
But no,
talk,
no,
like,
no,
but
message-
it's
there was
paying to
there was a
not-
15-minute.
Gabby
there
told
was
me I
some
need to
guy
make
that
an
wanted
ebook
to
of
do
talking bitches.
You said what?
She
There was a
said I
guy-
need to make an ebook about talking to bitches. 'Cause I'm good
Sell
at it.
courses.
You're good at it?
Yeah.
Sell a course.
but but no, like
Will you help me?
like Gabby
Of course,
got
gotcha,
offered
gang.
like $100 to $200 to talk to some guy for 15 minutes on FaceTime.
Yeah, I remember that.
For 15 minutes.
remember that.
Like that's absurd.
How much was it?
Like it was like $100 to $200 for 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Like
Bro, guys need. I'm not gonna say who it is because we're just gonna talk like it's something different. But guys will pay girls to rate their dick.
Wow. Really?
You didn't know that?
No.
That's like a whole
bad.
thing.
That's the whole thing.
They did it to Christina.
Y'all can keep in mind, I've been in a relationship for 3 years.
That's
Like,
fair.
I'm still learning
Okay.
all this new
No,
shit that's going on.
But it's down bad. Like
oh, so you're like fresh.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
So like
you don't know.
a lot of this shit is new to me, bro. Like a lot of it.
Welcome
Let me
to
tell you,
welcome to
most-
Tampa.
I am not gonna
99,
lie.
98,
Welcome to America.
98% of women in Tampa have a sugar daddy.
I am not gonna hold you. You are cooked.
Yeah.
I'm cooked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all cooked up, so.
I feel
Like-
great.
No, wait, what do you mean he's cooked?
I feel
Yeah,
great.
for a relationship, yes.
Yeah. For a yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm already knowing.
That's what we
I'm already
meant,
knowing. I'm already
Yeah,
knowing.
but if you
Him-
out
himself,
if you out
he's
just
cooked,
if you out just having fun, bro, you're golden.
Bro,
I'll take
The thing is, there is so.
You got a rare one.
It's so. It's what's the word?
Just don't go to the club looking for a girl.
It's not even about that. It's.
We don't go looking for a girl to date.
The thing is, it's not
I
even.
know.
It's not even about the club or anything. You can meet a random girl and they're doing the same stuff.
Right.
Well, I mean-
you're meeting at a club, you're gonna know what's happening. I'm saying meet a girl anywhere else, they're still doing that. They're still on that same shit.
What?
I got a sugar mommy just on Water Street though.
Motherfucker. All right. Let me ask y'all this though.
That's street activity.
Because I have an answer, but I want y'all's opinion on it. Why do y'all think that is? Like, where did the switch happen where it became okay for women to be hoes? Why do y'all think that is?
When people like the city girls, etc., started rapping
There
about
it
like
is.
Yep.
tricking.
Agreed.
There
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
That's
Agreed.
where it all started.
I mean, bro, that's
agree
for
with that.
everything. That's for men. That's it's rap. It's music. Music influences so many people, even though you don't realize it.
Yeah.
Guys became the fucking whores at the same time when like rappers started talking about fucking bitches and
True,
pussy and shit.
true,
It was the
true.
exact
Yeah.
same way.
True,
It's
true.
man and woman. It's just a woman part now because now
No, it's just music.
But
I used to be a fucking nerd until I started listening to rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now look at him.
The rapper. No, I'm playing. But
Big
no,
dangling diamond chain.
another one though. Another one. So besides music though, I also think about the TV shows too, right? I've seen a woman go from being very innocent, sweet, very warm-hearted, soft girl, started watching baddies,
Yeah.
cooked.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
shit like that too though.
It's just Hollywood in
At
general. Like
100%.
No,
social media.
Hollywood is pushing the gay agenda right now, bro. It's bad.
Well, social media in general.
That too.
Fucking, I think like the new Finding Nemo or some shit has gay or something.
What? The fish is
I'm pretty
gay?
sure. No, this Finding Nemo 2, the most recent one, like there's like Disney's pushing the gay thing, like they're bisexual or gay now. It was bad, bro. Like
The fish?
I'm saying, but they're
Goddamn,
pushing,
Dory's
they're-
bisexual.
They're
Watch
pushing
out
that
for your kids,
but
bro.
they're pushing that agenda on like the kids shows too. Like it's bad.
Y'all ain't never
yeah,
seen
yeah,
that clip of that
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
cow in that thing's like, I'm bisexual.
Bro, not even the cow, bro.
identify?
In California, there was it was either elementary school or middle school. I don't know exactly, but I know it was one of those early ages. It was a book, like an English textbook. No, it was elementary school because it was young.
Battery's better.
And it was just showing basically a guy sucking another guy's dick.
Huh?
In elementary school, in a California school book.
Oh, hell no.
This was in the
so
news.
bad, bro.
Imagine the parents that like actually
they're-
have to send their kid there.
They're liberal too, but they don't
sad.
care.
Suing.
But they want that stuff.
That's so stupid.
They support that stuff. Bro, they're talking about 5 years old. Oh, he doesn't know what he wants to be. What the fuck you mean?
Then
you know
don't
what he
force him
wants
to be something.
Yeah, bro.
Like I understand, like bro, like I love. Okay, like gay people are really cool.
You love
but
gay
when you,
people? Is that what you're saying?
listen.
Judge.
I don't like, bro. Like gay people are cool. Like I love gay
Nah.
people. I love everyone. But
Yes,
if you're
but-
gonna push it up on me,
Yeah,
like if you
facts.
come up
That's
to
the
me
thing.
like,
It's
bro,
when you're pushing an agenda. It's bad.
yeah, that's
Facts.
like let me be whoever I want to be.
yeah,
I don't
I'm
care
not-
what
I'm
you
not
do
gonna- I'm like,
behind your door, but don't push it on me.
That's the thing.
exactly.
I will not hate.
And
exactly.
I respect your opinion, and you respect mine. Now, as soon as you start
Yeah.
disrespecting
Now-
my opinion,
now when
then
the
we have a
whole
problem.
Right,
The
so
world is
we're
pushing
all
that shit
just
down
not
your throat.
homophobes. We're not homophobes. right?
No,
I don't hate gay people as well.
No, not at all.
But again,
It's
Keep
agenda
that
that
shit over there.
They're shoving down
Yeah.
your throats, like bro, and like also like pushing down on your kids and stuff. Like,
and they want to keep it so normalized and everything,
but
even though they're
what are you talking about?
unnormalizing
A
us.
4-year-old wants to be transgender or something,
Yeah,
like,
that's
but they don't
crazy.
even know what's going on right now. Like
Crazy.
they're not thinking right. What do you, like? Why are you pushing this so much on the youth?
I didn't even know about private parts when I was 4.
Me too. Like, what do you mean? I don't want to. Gay son,
Gay son,
gay son,
gay son,
gay son,
Gay son.
gay son.
Gay son.
You want to hear
That's a
your
great
daughter
question.
get railed?
That's a great
Oh, you have a kid too.
I'm going with thought daughter. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, thought
Bro
that.
just wants the money.
I'm
I
going with
can't
thought daughter.
hear my daughter getting railed.
Bro, I'm not.
But you can hear your son getting railed.
Let's be honest. I'm sending him to Russia, bro.
Bro,
He'll be
because
good.
I
He'll be
have a
straight.
son, bro. Like,
Send him to Dagestan.
Oh yeah,
6 months.
He actually
Dagestan.
has a son.
bro,
Yeah, hold on.
bro, I would have to go thought daughter, bro.
I think that you can fix a thought daughter a lot more easily than you can
No.
fix a gay.
Send him to Dagestan. He'll be straight.
You'll have a better chance at fixing your son than your daughter.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
6 months
Well, the
Dagestan.
thought is just like a lifestyle choice. Can people?
No,
change
because when a girl decides to be a thought, she gets paid for it, and once
No.
they get paid for
No.
it,
No.
hold on, because they're going to find out they can be paid for it in this generation.
Then it's gonna be even worse. Then they're gonna be so much more of a thought.
Right.
No, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. That's why we're saying it's harder to change the daughter
Right.
instead of the man.
And then all of a sudden they get religious and change it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, that can happen.
you know,
What? Yo, that's the host final forum. When they become religious, all of a sudden, like, bro. They post fucking Bible quotes and Bible verses like you were just a hoe.
Yo, people
year
can change,
ago.
gang. People can change.
Yeah,
But
Jesus
wait,
changes
wait, I don't know if Jesus changes people. Hold on.
People don't change.
Jesus changes people.
They,
Let me
no,
tell you
Jesus
something.
changes people,
No, no,
but
no,
there's
let me
people
tell
that
you
use
something.
that as an excuse.
Let's not get too much
Listen,
in religion because
listen.
I don't like debating and I'm not religious. And
Okay,
I
but
don't like
listen.
debating
Okay,
and
last thought. Yeah, that's true, and everything. And religion can change people, but there's people that use that as an excuse to go and go.
People
and,
hide behind.
Yeah,
Here's-
they fake. Being
here's-
changed, and they fake.
And here's the thing too, right? If I have a car with 20,000 miles and I sell it to Bryant, it still has 20,000 miles.
Correct.
That doesn't change,
Right.
right? Mm-hmm. There you go.
That means
So get into body
No,
count.
but that means nothing.
Does body count mean something to you guys
Yes.
when you're going to date a woman?
Yes. Yo, I just saw something literally
sorry.
today.
That's a
I wish I screenshot because that's a good comment. I wish I was. It's,
Shitty luck. That's
I
true.
saw something like women that have like over 20 bodies have like a 10% of chance of staying married. I saw a stat like
Yeah,
depending
it
on
was
body
like
count. It was
multiple.
literally today.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Why
like,
do you
it
think
was
that
like
is?
6. Because it's the
They-
companionship.
yeah.
They can't. It's,
They can't stick to one person for a reason. So now when
Yeah.
it's that time to settle down,
Do y'all feel like
they
it's the
can't do
same
it.
for a man?
No. Why? It's gonna sound fucked up.
Who gives a
I'm
fuck?
not. No. I understand, but I don't see it as a way myself because I don't like that like jumping around stuff either. Like that might sound whatever. That's beside the point. But like females, when they have that stuff, they have some type of connection to you.
yeah.
They may say, "Oh, I'm just having have fun," but we know they're fun. They're still addicted to. They become detectives. They want something with you, or
Correct.
or continuous at least.
I think men-
guys can just do that for that one night, not know your name, not give a fuck,
And,
and
and
just
wait,
no.
wait,
No. I'll go
I
in more
gotta
off of Brian's point.
now I don't.
It's
Now I
because-
don't like that bro, it's weird to me.
No. It's because males treat it as a physical thing. Women treat it as an emotion.
Fuck.
I was gonna say
That's
that.
why.
Yep.
There it is.
That is why.
You get that.
That is why.
Of course.
That is literally the sole reason why.
Shut up, Indian.
Shit. No, that's really good. That was really good.
That is literally the sole reason why.
Yeah, men do.
That's
for-
why
men fuck for
when
emotional pleasure.
females cheat it hurts so much more because
yeah, bro.
It's a
there was
betrayal.
passion. It's a betrayal, bro.
Yeah.
They
Betrayal.
wanted something, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Women think of anything, well, most things a lot more emotionally.
Of course.
It's
Yeah.
just
But they're
physical
emotional. They're
pleasure for
emotional
them.
people, which is nothing wrong with that. But like when they do something, it's out of emotion.
Hot topic. I feel like it's very normal for a man to fuck up in a relationship, right? And the relationship still be fine, right? But
Don't say no.
but-
You are the problem.
But
Listen to what he
Let him say it. Yeah, let him say it.
it kind of like it kind of like ruins the like it kind of ruins the woman's like butterfly, I guess, or the
The spark.
you know the
Yeah,
spark
yeah.
or whatever. But like honestly, I feel like every man fucks up in a relationship because, like he said, it's more of a physical thing,
What type of fuck up?
like cheating. Like
no,
almost
absolutely
every,
not.
bro,
No,
bro,
no,
almost
absolutely
every
not.
talking
I disagree.
stage, almost every talking stage, bro, a man fucks up.
I'm not gonna lie.
No.
That's some people. Me, like it's as fucked up it is, bro. Like talking stage, I'm loyal.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
me. Because I don't want you cheating either. Like,
Right, that's-
yeah, we're not official,
how,
but
like
yeah,
how can I ask that of you if I'm not gonna do it myself?
But yeah, 'cause
like that's so
the thing,
double sided.
Like, I want you to be fucking
Like-
loyal. Yeah, of course.
and that goes throughout the entire relationship. It's like, and no matter like what, like
Well,
whatever scope it
talking
is.
stage is the beginning of a relationship, so that's
Correct.
setting the standard for a relationship.
Correct.
So if you're doing that, then you're gonna keep
Correct.
doing it through the relationship.
Yeah, and so and it sets the standard and it sets the boundary, and it's cool. Like you are in no right to ask of anything of the other person if you're not willing to do it yourself. Of
course.
Okay,
have
so
no
me
right.
personally, I've previously, not in my past relationship, but in the past, I fucked up in like the beginning stages of the relationship because as a man, like when you're fucking around with a female, like you haven't asked her out for real, that's kind of like your period to like get it all out. I feel like.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
You know,
I agree with
You
you.
had your
I'm
you had
sorry.
your chance
I'm
before
sorry.
you want to take shit serious.
I'm sorry.
You had your
I'm
chance
sorry.
before.
That's-
Okay, well,
that's-
let me say this because I've been in a few talking stages, and most of them really, the girl is like the reason that we're not. Huh?
You're still in.
Okay, why do you need? Why
I wasn't
do you
done,
feel
bitch.
the need to get out? Like, why can't you just be with her? Why do you
Facts.
feel the need? All right, cool. You said talking stage. That's your chance to get out. Why do you feel the need to get it out?
Because
Why can't you? Why can't
Because
you
men
be
are
with her?
whores, bro.
And I'll tell you this.
No.
I'll
You're
tell
a
you this.
whore.
because
No,
I
and
know.
I will tell you this.
I know when I get in the actual relationship. But look,
No.
He's a whore.
No.
But look though,
No.
because I know
It's-
when I get
it's
in an
the
actual
delusion.
relationship, I know I'm gonna lock the fuck in.
It's the delusion of options.
You know the talking stage
that's
is to
good,
show that
that's
person
good.
the type of person you're gonna
That's
be.
good.
Okay, so the talking stages I've been, it's really we stay at the talking stage because the woman is not ready. So for me, that's my chance of like, okay, if you're not ready,
You're
then
not,
that's-
you don't act ready yourself
Thank you.
either. So
No, well, before I-
every
what
every
happened?
female is ready.
Facts.
That's,
I'm
they've,
sorry.
they've,
Fuck outta
communi-
here.
Yes.
they've communicated
Yes.
to me. There's
Yes.
a reason that
Don't
they're
tell me you agree
communicating
with
to
that,
me.
bro.
Yes, for the right person,
Bro,
yes they are.
so
Yeah, for the,
every-
yes,
so
for the
every
right,
woman-
for the
every
right-
woman
Then I
right
wasn't
now
the
is
right
ready.
person.
No, for the right person they are.
For the right man.
They'll-
For the right man that
she
comes
might
into
say,
their
she
life.
Might, she might tell him,
They will-
I'm not ready
they
for a
will do it.
relationship. Then he might talk to her and talk about, oh, I'm ready for a relationship.
Yeah.
It's for the right man.
For
So
the
look,
right man.
listen.
Okay.
Then why do I have to be loyal to her?
No. Check me out. Every female is definitely ready, without a doubt. Like he said,
Yes.
it's all about the type of person you're gonna be. Like for she may not be ready for you, but she'll be ready for me. It's literally the type of person that you're being. Sorry, bro. I didn't have straight at you. My bad, gang. I'm sorry.
Maybe she just likes black guys.
No.
Maybe she just likes black
God
guys.
forbid I don't have a fucking chain and a
Maybe-
Rolex and an
Maybe
iced
she
out
just likes
Moissanite
black
watch.
guys.
But yeah, bro, like women,
Black ain't going back.
like y'all said, women deal with emotions differently. They're
I
definitely.
mean,
ready.
it's also how you portray yourself when you're like fucking with her, bro. Like if she sees you as a fun time, if you're treating her as a fun time, of course she's gonna say, I'm not ready for a relationship.
You gotta show her what the other guys aren't showing her. Everybody's trying to dog her.
Maybe I am the problem.
You gotta be soft
Exactly.
for her.
I agree.
I think it's subjective. I
why
don't even know what
you're
subjective means.
That's why you stop.
Define subjective.
Again, I feel
Spell
like
subjective.
again, all of
I
this
don't
I,
know,
feel like
'cause-
depends on the woman, but again, I feel like when a man messes up in a relationship, the relationship can still survive, but when the woman fucks up, I feel like
To an
that's
extent.
what-
No,
When
to an
both of,
extent.
no. When both of you guys fuck up, it can still survive. It can most definitely still survive from both ways.
I'm not gonna lie. If both fuck up, it's dead. In my opinion, I've had the experience. No,
I think it's about how
it gotta stop.
No,
It
but
gotta
you're
stop.
forgetting, gang, because humans make mistakes.
Of course.
We
How
can
often?
both
How
make
often are the
but it
fuck?
depends on the
But what
mistake.
mistakes? Are you both cheating? You both cheating?
Now
on each other?
look. Let's
At that
say-
point, then why the fuck
Because
are you in a
that's just
relationship? Just break
getting
the fuck
back.
up, bro.
Yeah, that's just getting back.
Just
That's
break
just
up.
getting to
Yeah.
get back.
Just
That's
break
all
up.
it is.
Just break up. That's another thing. Why do you feel like? Why do people feel? Why do guys feel such an urge to cheat multiple times? Just why be in a relationship in the first place?
Yeah, exactly.
If
As a man-
I've never agreed with that.
if it's too hard for you to stay loyal, just
But
why?
the thing is,
you don't
I-
agree.
No, but the thing is, I can
with what?
tell you why.
How far into the relationship are they cheating?
It don't matter.
Like one time. Let's say it's
If
just
you're
one
official, yo,
fucking time. At the start. Let's think about that. One time at the start.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like one
A
time
man-
at the
bro,
start.
that's setting the precedent for the rest of the relationship, though.
It
even,
is.
Even,
That's
even
true.
if
That's
the
true.
other does not find out, you're setting this.
That's true.
You're setting it.
That's true.
Right, I was saying that I don't agree with people with men that go and they stay with one girl but still just
Yeah, yeah,
continuously
okay,
cheat. I
okay,
just think
yeah,
you should be
yeah,
a
okay.
man and
Yeah.
speak up and say, "Hey, I don't want you. You're not."
That's what I'm
right
saying.
for me."
If you feel
Yeah,
like
that's
I can't
Yeah.
settle down, like I want to have fun, I want to fuck all these different women, cool. Tell her that and cut it off. Like, what's
So
the point?
yeah,
of,
be a man and tell her
exactly.
like
What's the point of like lying to her or whatever? It's like, oh, I'm sorry, and try to gaslight her, but just cut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
it's gonna
But
be way
I'm not gonna hate on you for. I'm not gonna hate if you want to fuck around, but like.
It's gonna be way worse.
weird,
Imagine
bro.
she finds out that you're fucking around, or you tell her later in the relationship when there's more feelings involved.
Exactly. There's more
playing.
heartbreak
Cook.
and shit, bro. Yeah.
It's over.
Cook.
It's no point.
Yep.
Good.
And then that girl goes and joins the rest of society.
Yep. And then she gets lost. That's another one lost.
Yep. And then same thing with the guy. Goes and joins it. And
Well, the guy, I mean, bro, guys, bad girls, bad guys that, they're fuck boys, whatever, fuck girls, whores, whatever it is, bro, they were really made from experiences from before. Of
course.
Like a heartbreak or
100%.
something. Like a girl cheated on a
100%.
guy became a bad boy or whatever the fuck you call it, a fuck boy. And he goes and he bees a whore. But, the girl is the exact same way. She probably got
course.
cheated on or she probably didn't feel valued or something. And then that's what makes a whore.
I mean, yeah.
Just adds on to it because it's
I mean,
more
you see the
accessible.
Instagram posts that say like what she did me dirty, so the next like 13 girls are gonna feel the pain.
That shit, bro.
Like,
I hate that shit, bro.
like I hate.
Like,
that
oh yeah,
No,
the
it
next
is.
20 are gonna pay for her. Yeah.
And listen,
I think it's
listen,
so
that, yeah.
dumb.
It's
like,
more-
if you're a
I
man,
agree with
if
that.
you're a man, you should be able to understand where you went wrong and correct, and internally realize that you were wrong and correct yourself and not do it again.
And listen, it's a lot more accessible nowadays, like with social media, like we said, with OnlyFans and everything, to be a whore.
No.
John, I can't wait to have you on this damn podcast. Bro.
Yeah, but why can't you do that with one person? You can?
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
easy as shit. It's so
Bro,
easy.
I'm not
said
saying.
he- so
I'm not
he
saying
just
I'm
held
like
up a
some fucking
Snapchat
serial
post.
cheater. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying what I was saying earlier is that it's easy for a relationship to move on if the man fucks up because, like, bro, like that's this is what happens, bro. Like a man's gonna fuck
It
up.
depends on what point in a relationship, because some females will be so emotionally attached, and like when you do that shit, it just ruins them.
Yeah.
True.
So it depends how how deep they are in with you.
Like getting cheated on.
Yeah. Girls like,
get the fuck out
girls
of
like
here.
getting cheated on. Yeah. There is some.
There's some girls
There's
with
some.
weird kinks that shit like that, bro. Yeah. It's not
I'm
common.
new to this shit.
That's not a normal girl,
It's not
bro.
common.
Yeah.
They're not normal. They're not normal girls.
That might be like 1 out of like 5,000 people. It's not common. Like, it's
No,
not,
but yeah, there's definitely
but
bro, I've seen it.
females have some weird kinks like that, bro. So
I think that it honestly just depends on the situation. Like it can be man or a woman that fucks up, whatever. But it just depends because it could be cheating, it could be just like not communicating, it could just be anything. It really just depends because, like I said, there's different factors. There's what it actually was.
like with social media now, communications has been cooked.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
People can't communicate for shit.
Again.
They go and post on Instagram notes.
Gabby.
I wasn't trying to call it
Yeah,
Gabby.
get off my dog, gang.
That wasn't
I
about
love
Gabby. But
Instagram notes.
Get off my dog.
4 a day.
That's the best shit they've ever came up with. I'm sorry.
Bro, is that or story?
notes,
Is that or
DMs, like,
stories?
story
bro, private
posts.
story, close friends. Like, bro, say that shit to my face or send me the post, bro.
They
Like,
find a
you're
reel
feeling
or
it, bro.
something,
Yeah,
like-
bro. Or you see it's liked by them or some shit. Like, it's a subliminal message every single time. Like, speak. Tell me how to.
But like
fucking
I said,
feel,
I think it's just
in
about
both ways.
I think it's just about the certain situation because it can be like there's different factors like what you said. It could be how far they're into the relationship. It could be what it's actually about because there's different severities of different there's different things that you could do that could fuck up different aspects of a relationship. Like you could fuck up like how they actually think of emotionally, or you can develop a new insecurity for them. Like it's a whole lot of shit that you could do. So it can be completely different.
But like smaller things like that can definitely be bounced back. But when he's talking about like
It's
fucking
not
up cheating,
impossible.
yeah.
Yeah.
With
No,
cheating, especially,
it's easier to come back off a fuck up like, oh, bad communication. Okay, I'm sorry, we're gonna fix it. That's easier than saying, oh yeah, I fucked her.
I think someone
My
that's-
fault.
I think someone
knows too much.
someone that's not used to a good relationship could fuck up and cheat, and then you can
Yes.
still come back. Let me explain. If you're going with a girl that's only been with fuck niggas, right? And she gets with you and you're loyal as shit, all she's been with is fuck niggas, so she could end up cheating on you.
True.
But going down the long run...
I'm not going to get with her.
No, check me out. Check me out. Going down the long run, you guys learn how to be mature, she can stop that shit completely.
Be mature before you deal with me.
Well, she doesn't know anything else.
Well, that's tough. Wrong guy.
But then...
You know,
Okay,
during
I
a
kinda
relationship...
I kinda see what
no,
you're
I know
saying, but it
exactly
just
what he's
depends.
saying. During a relationship, you guys both mature together.
Yes.
Even more than you
100%.
already are.
Yes, sure, sure, sure,
100%.
yes. But when
even more.
when you're coming in with those like
The
childish
trauma
habits,
and the
that
baggage
trauma,
and-
the childish habits, shit like that, just keep it. Don't even.
Well, it
bother
depends.
relationship. Don't even bother a relationship.
There's some guys that want to fix that. Like there's some guys that see a broken girl and they want to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
the
you-
white
you-
knights.
but you can
There's some.
fix. Yeah.
Yo, Brian,
Very
you gotta
small
think, though.
portion.
Like, gang, you really gotta
No.
think. Like, your girl
Yeah,
could
the
have
thing
been
is,
through the worst.
fix to what extent? Like you can fix like past trauma, but when it's when you say
Fuck
like
past trauma,
can't
like
fix
bad
no hoe.
relationships.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
I've seen someone do it. I'm not gonna lie. But no, but
That
you
nigga
can
Jesus.
definitely.
I'm actually
can
a feminist,
definitely,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie.
you got to when your wife.
She don't want to be saved. Don't save her.
Yeah.
That's what
And,
J.
and
Cole said.
what makes you think that you're Jesus? You can save her too.
Nah. Bye. I just know everybody can change. I just know for a fact.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
agree with that. I agree with that.
You know, I support
agree.
his delusion sometimes. Like
I
I really like.
I don't think people change.
I agree with that to an
How
extent.
many relationships have you been in?
Let's go around the table asking this.
Two serious ones.
Real
The same one 10 times, but
No. The girl before the one you guys know, and then wait, fuck.
We've heard these
Christina
are-
and Hannah.
You never fucked up in that relationship?
Which one? Christina?
The one that you're in right now.
The one
No,
he's
I've
in
never
right
cheated
now?
on her, but we have little bicker arguments. Never cheated on her ever.
Yeah,
Hell no.
but they've been on and off for like
Yeah, we
the past,
have
like, 2
stupid
years
petty
now.
arguments. That's what I'm talking about, like maturing. Like we can do stupid shit, but us always bouncing back and fixing that shit is like what keeps that shit so strong.
No,
Everybody can fuck up and have mistakes. That's how you bounce back.
But I'm saying like those type of like fuck ups can be saved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
That's,
sure.
like you said, that's
Yeah.
maturing. But I'm saying like you didn't go out and cheat on her, so that's why the little things can
time
get
out.
saved.
Can we actually give like a definition of cheating? Because there's
Definition of cheating.
there's different scales of cheating
Fuck
apparently.
it. Entertaining another guy, kissing another guy, making contact with another guy, having sex with another guy.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Same
So
with
like
And
even,
vice-
even
and vice
texting,
versa.
liking
Flirting,
stories.
flirting.
Like, why are you liking
No,
another
no.
girl's story?
Right. Okay. No,
Or,
I'm
and
just
vice
making
versa,
sure.
why are you liking another guy's story? You know?
I'm just
No,
I'm just
you
making
can like people's story, just not in a flirty way.
Like if it's a picture of a guy in like no shirt and shit
Yeah,
like
it's
that,
fucking
and you
like him
liking
at the
that,
fucking gym, you liking a picture, and vice versa. A girl in like at the beach bikini, you like her story.
That's cheating?
Yes,
That's not
100%.
Hell.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's micro.
Yeah, that's
Micro cheating, where if
yeah.
enough of it happens,
Yes.
then it becomes a big
If it's
thing.
repeated, yeah.
Yes.
If it's just like one. Like if a guy goes and posts a car.
I mean, bro, the
like
thing
it's
is,
not
if you're in a relationship, you can look at another. Cool. You don't have to unfollow the girl. You're looking at a girl. Why are you liking her story?
How do you feel about your woman following other men?
I don't like that shit. I don't know.
Tabish?
It depends, because I mean, if I know the guy or if they know the guy, if
Yeah.
they've been friends before,
I
or if
agree
it's like a
with
business
that.
agreement, that's fine. But I mean, if you're going and following
Yeah.
new guys while we're together,
that you've talked to.
Yeah, that you've talked
Is
to
that
her,
is
like-
that cheating?
New guys?
it's my. I think it's.
I don't think-
because
I
that's
don't-
something we could
that's
talk about. We
micro.
could talk about it.
It depends on the guys. Like if
That's
it's
micro.
like I don't know.
No, that's micro.
If she's going and following male models and shit,
Yeah.
like nah, like I'd have to talk to you about that. I don't. It's not break upable, but like yeah,
Well,
Talk about it. That's why I say talk about it, see what it is.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
just say like, nah, that's cheating.
Yeah,
Like,
it-
I'm asking,
yeah, I'm not gonna say
it depends on the follow. Now, if she
fine.
follows and you fucking look at her profile, look at his profile, like she's all into likes all of a sudden, like, all right, now you're doing too
That's
much.
cheating.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, now you're doing too much.
No, I was agreeing with what they were saying. Yeah.
He's too old to have his own opinion.
What do you agree? What do you think?
No, no,
I didn't
agree
come
with
from
y'all.
I didn't
agree
come
with
from
y'all.
technology.
I agree with y'all. Yeah, but yeah, if you're
Yeah, he
liking
came from
a
the
man's
olden days.
story or
Yeah,
you're
I-
following men, like yeah, cheating. Cheating, I don't care. Cheating.
I think if she's going and following new men while y'all are
All right, but if your woman does that in the beginning of a relationship, we just said that's
That's setting the
cheating.
yes. That's
It's
setting the
setting the
precedent.
That's what I was talking
But
about
the thing is,
earlier.
when you've been single for so long,
It's
like
setting a
like I
boundary.
don't want to deal with bullshit.
Real.
So like any little bullshit like that in the beginning stage, cut off.
How long
Done.
have you been single?
I've only had one real relationship, and that one ended 2023 maybe.
Yeah, it's almost like
I think.
two and a half,
I think.
2.5, 3 years ago.
Maybe end
roughly.
2022,
Tabish,
beginning
you?
2023.
How long have you like? How many relationships and how long have you been single?
2 real relationships. I've been single since December 2020.
Wait, what's the definition of a real relationship? Can we get that out the way?
Like actually dating, like,
Dating
yo,
to
you're my girlfriend. Like I see a future with you. Like this is not just
Future
fucking
plans.
sneaky link. Now like yo, coming over at night and that's
Is there-
it.
is
I'm
there-
talking about like fucking
Date to-
dates.
date to
I'm
marry.
talking-
Date to marry is a real
I'm talking
relationship.
about like actually going on several dates. Like
Is there an
playing-
age limit on a real relationship?
age limit of what?
Yes.
What?
What do you mean?
Can't
What do you
say
mean?
it.
What do you mean age limit?
Like for example, like I dated a girl when I was like like motherfucking 13 or 14.
That's not real.
Right?
I don't
it
think-
was for
I
like
don't
2
think-
years.
Real things
Not
can
real.
come out of it.
That's 2 years.
You had a kid at 15.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
a
gonna lie.
real adult
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you
like-
can get married at 18. Like,
That's not real because of the age.
No. Like real relationship is like you got to be able to like stay together and fight through everything.
Yeah.
If like I don't want to call
At that
you
age,
out, but
at that age, it's an innocent love. It's because
Yeah,
you don't
it's
know
like-
any
No,
better.
you don't
know the
You don't
world.
even know
Yeah.
what love is
You
at
don't-
13.
yeah.
No
You're
offense.
just-
You
Yeah,
don't
that's
know any
true.
better.
Y'all just got butterflies,
It's
like-
innocent love.
like y'all just like each other.
Yeah.
There's no like real future plans.
Okay.
So let me correct myself. I've been in one real relationship. Like when we actually had future plans, we were looking at stuff together for the future. I've been single since 2023, December 2023. It's been a little bit more than a year. I like to give my significant other a little grace period. Like if we start dating, I like to give you a little grace period to like to learn each other more. Like maybe like I don't know, it could be like 2 weeks to a month or something, where we set boundaries. We talk and be like, hey, this is how I operate. This is how I think a relationship should go. How do you think it should go? We talk about it, and that's where we discuss stuff like, talking about like what we follow on Instagram, what we do on Instagram, like how we talk to other guys, how we do this. Like that's where I like to I don't just instantly cut you off if I see something wrong with you. I talk about it and I'm like, okay, because I don't know you. Like I know you, but I don't really know you. I want to understand how you actually are and how you think about things.
Yeah.
Because
That's
there's
fair.
always two
That's fair
sides.
to an extent, though.
What's the extent?
Like, just you see consistent of her liking fucking shirtless pics or gym pics or whatever. Like,
Well, that's why I like to give that little grace period
Nah,
because if it
fuck the
happens
grace
after,
period.
if it happens after that, then
That's what I said. Like
Interesting.
after being, I'm surprised you're still like that now. Like after being single for a decent amount of time, it's like any little bullshit is cut off. Like I'm done. Like I don't like. Why should I have to deal with bullshit?
Okay.
But it could be that little. It could be that little cutoff just because of something little that cost you your wife because you don't know.
Probably.
That's true.
I've had a lot of
Like that could be a
failed situationships, talking stages.
Okay, quick question. Is there a time frame on a real relationship? Like, for example,
Like minimum?
If you dated a girl for like 3 months, but y'all had like the future plans and shit like that.
No,
that
that's
don't
not
really-
real. No, because you can make plans with
months?
anyone.
6 months?
There's no.
I think it should be at least a
there's
year.
no. There's no.
You know what?
There's no real
what?
time.
Dating, you don't know a person until you
No,
actually like.
you don't ever fully know a person. In my
Okay,
opinion.
but to an but
Meeting new people is like showing up to a movie 30 to 45 minutes late because you don't know exactly what happened in that person's life beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like almost like catching up in a way, but you're never actually going to really get to catch up because you already missed so much of their movie. Does that make sense?
Yep.
yeah.
So
that was a good illustration.
That was
yeah,
a great
so
analogy.
so you never really know exactly who a person is, I feel like. And
Yeah.
so, that's kind of like invalid, what you just said. You know what I mean? Like, does
For
that
a
make
sec,
sense?
okay, so know enough to consider them like a wife or not. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
not
okay.
know everything
Like that.
about them. You don't know their whole entire life.
I mean,
You don't know
let's be
everything,
honest.
but, like,
We know within the first 3 months, or
First
even earlier
First 3
than
months
that.
is where the most of the true colors will come out. Like I said, you
Right.
never fully know a person.
It's like 6, bro.
no.
No.
3 months.
No, I think
But
I think
by
I
the end of 3 months, now you don't have to do it right at the end of right at 3 months. But after 3 months of talking to somebody, we know if we want to marry them or not.
I don't think so.
I don't think marry. I think you know if you want.
I think you know if you want to try it.
No,
and,
I
like,
think
make
you
it
know
work.
if you want to keep pursuing that. Person.
Yeah. That's
Pursuing what?
not
So
married.
you're in a talking stage for 3 months?
You
No,
can,
you can-
you can do it for that long for sure.
You can,
Like
but
getting to know someone
feel-
before you date them?
I feel like yes, but I also feel like that's where I fucked up in my previous time.
Wait,
Like,
are
I
we
just-
talking
I
about
just
talking
been
stage or
fine.
like
dating.
dating?
Yeah,
Because
but
I think if you
you're
start
talking about-
dating for
talking
3
about
months,
3
that's
months.
when you continue to pursue.
No,
But I feel like you get to
I'm
know a
not
lot.
saying like 3 months immediately go and marry them, but like hey, this is someone that I could see me spending the rest of my life with.
Yeah, but you don't make the official decision
Correct,
that you want to
correct.
marry them. This is just
Correct.
like someone that like
It's-
okay,
it's but it's
this
a thought.
could work.
It's a thought in your head that you go, okay, cool. Like, yeah,
I can keep pursuing
see
this person.
Yeah, I don't
see
think
this.
I don't think you can make that decision until at least like a year of dating, talking, whatever it is, and I think
Yeah.
a year of living together.
Yeah, the thing
Like
is,
living
Whoa,
together.
whoa,
Because
whoa, we're
that's
getting
when
spicy.
bro, it's a whole different thing when you
Okay,
live with someone versus
you can,
not.
You can still have the feeling, but then you want like the final confirmation.
That's what I think. The final
Yeah.
confirmation. I think after a year
You
of
don't
living
really
with them.
know someone until you live with them.
Yeah,
Of course.
bro. You
Yep.
see
You don't
them
know
on a
shit
daily
about
See
basis.
their day in and day out.
You get to see their
Day-to-day.
routine, their habits, all that
How
stuff.
they live, everything. How they come home, when they like how like what's the most priority? Yeah, no.
A lot of
living
these
with them.
Instagram bad bitches y'all see, bro.
Section 8 housing.
Bro, not even, bro. Clothes on the floor, dirty ass crib. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you really gotta like live with a girl to really know if that's the one for real. Like,
Yep.
you don't know through
100%.
like text and dating and stuff like
Nah.
that. You know what I mean? That's why.
Even if y'all spend the whole day together and y'all go like, bro, it makes all the difference when y'all
It does.
because then you also see like how they plan their day, like even like meal prep, paying for bills, what they want to do, and what they
they
prioritize,
eat.
like everything, bro.
Yep.
Like it's a whole different thing.
Yep, 100%.
How often they want to go see their family, how often, like, bro, it changes it.
yeah, man, definitely. Any other questions?
It's just rough.
How long should a talking stage last?
There's no
How long
time.
should
I don't think there's no
Variable.
time.
It depends. 'Cause you could talk to someone for a year and you guys maybe if you aren't
A year?
A year is crazy.
A year.
well,
That's
I think
insane.
it's more, bro.
insane.
Like I don't
Just
know,
wasting
like
time.
because like imagine okay,
Just wasting time.
Yeah.
I'm just wasting.
it just
A year,
depends on the
bro.
person.
Fuck no.
I wouldn't do it for a year, but I'm just saying like there's some situations where it could have been a year plus and it would work out in the future. Because what if the guy's not ready to financially support and they're waiting and
Support
they
what?
love this girl so much? I'm not saying it's me. I'm just saying like it's happened. It definitely has.
A year.
You're gonna have to explain better on that one.
Yeah.
I didn't get that one.
Just like if I don't know, like say for example, if a guy wants this girl so bad and they just don't talk to any other girl and the girl could be loyal, but he's just not ready like financially to support her or like just any other.
We're not
like,
married. You
emotional-
don't have to, why would he have to financially
He
support her?
doesn't have to financially support a girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Wait, this is a good topic. Let's not skip this. So, as a boyfriend, right? Do you guys feel like you should be, providing as
Yes.
if you were a husband?
Yes.
You feel like you should
in the dating stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As-
so
as
you
long-
feel like you
as
should
long-
be paying the rent by yourself? You feel like you should be paying
Yeah.
for like pretty much everything?
I mean, it depends. Like,
No, just said no.
If she's moving in with me, yeah.
As
Well, yeah,
long
she
as
moves
long
in.
as you can afford it.
There's no for me. Like, I'm not gonna go find like a new spot just because respectfully I have a nice place. So like I'm not leaving that shit, downgrading or anything. So like you move in with me, and I'm already paying rent by myself.
Right.
I think
Just
as
keep
long
it
as
going. Yeah,
it-
just keep it-
as-
it's
as
just
long
another
as-
person
as long
owns
as
that
it's in the
shit.
scope, as long as it's within the scope, and you're not going to put yourself in a detrimental position, right? If you compromise yourself, then that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
So
That's another thing. A lot of
So
people.
do you
a
feel
lot
like you
of people
shouldn't date at that point if you feel like
if you're broke, you should not date.
Okay.
Yes.
yeah, if you can't
I
afford
said,
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
I said this multiple times. If you're not making at least $10K a month, you shouldn't be dating.
yeah.
Okay. That's valid.
Because
And that-
as a
So
boyfriend, you
broke
should
people don't deserve to date.
no get money.
Wow.
You're a guy.
But as
You're
much-
a guy. Shut the fuck up and go to work, bro. Like what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, okay.
I love that.
As human beings, bro. Like, I mean, as like just a guy or girl, whatever it is, in a relationship, they're gonna say, "Oh, we don't need money to succeed in a relationship." Bro,
You do.
Of course you
money.
do.
It doesn't fucking
100%.
matter.
You're a guy. Like why are you a
100%.
cashier at fucking
Yeah.
Publix, bro?
100%. You got to have it to succeed.
You have to have money
Used to be
some
one.
way or somehow.
You used to be one.
No, fuck
Oh,
no. I
you know someone?
He is right now. He's wearing green.
Yeah, I'm my fault.
Just came
No,
from-
He just got off
I was,
shift.
no, I
Clocked
was,
out.
I was just thinking about an audience member like watching this and they work at Publix. Look, you get a
gang.
shot in the chest.
If you watch Rich Unemployed Friends and you work at Publix, you're a good one. You deserve to date.
No, you don't.
When you manage the Publix.
No, you don't.
Fuck.
If you're not making 10K, you can't date. Simple.
Damn, if you're not,
I can't date, guys. Make $10 an hour.
Me too. That's why I'm not dating. I'm broke.
That's insane. I love this.
Oh, the thing is,
I'm broke.
Oh, yeah, you're not a 10K. Yeah, you can't date.
You're right at the edge. So like,
Bro, honestly, I don't want to.
It don't got to be at the fucking penny.
I want
you know
my
what I'm saying?
10K to be for myself and my son. Fuck that. I'm not dating shit. I'm
We're so young,
But the
bro.
thing is, it doesn't have to be like it has to be like an equal split or anything. It's like just paying the little things, like going out to fucking a decent dinner. It don't gotta be fucking 5
yeah,
star
yeah,
every time.
yeah,
but you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm saying
every
like
time
going
we
out.
eat, pay
Yeah,
for
that's
it.
what I'm saying. But like
Every
just
time.
if you're working a regular job, you can't do that.
right.
Yeah.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
I mean,
why-
they can grab
like, why
Publix
you
chicken on the way back home from work.
Huh?
They can grab Publix chicken on the way back from home.
Yeah, but you can only do that so often, bro. Like
I mean, they got popcorn chicken. They got the wings. They
that's
got
fucking
tenders,
that's depressing, gang. Just get more money.
potato wedges.
Just get more money. Get more money and go to fucking
Then
meat
we got the
market.
sushi bar.
Wait, I didn't get
I
to
don't
work
work
at
at
Publix.
Publix.
Hear me out. Make 10K a month, and you can afford meat market and the dessert there.
Fuck meat market.
Yeah, you're bugging, bro. Sushi there, the dessert. You're bugging.
They got sushi.
What's y'all,
they got
what's
good
y'all
cake at
favorite restaurant in
Publix.
Tampa? Meat market?
Meat market.
Yeah, meat market. Yeah.
Meat market?
Terra Gaucha.
Who?
Terra Gaucha.
I'm taking meat market over Terra Gotcha.
Baja?
McDonald's.
For fast food.
Yeah. Are you
no,
like?
no,
Are you talking
no,
like
just like-
fine?
Oh,
Are you talking
y'all know what
like
I'm
fine
talking about.
dining?
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, it depends.
Steakhouses and
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Oh, steakhouse.
Burns.
Oh, yeah.
Burns Steakhouse. is
Never
pretty
even been to
good.
Burns. I need
Burns. It's just hard to get a reservation.
Terra Gotcha.
Get me
Terra
rest.
Gaucha. I like Terra
I've
Gaucha.
never been there.
Terra Gotcha's
Terra Gaucha's
pretty
good. We all
good.
gotta
Have you been to
go.
meat market?
That's the best thing.
Meat market?
Ocean,
Yeah, I've been
Ocean
there.
Prime
Gas,
for sure.
bro.
Ocean.
Fuck no.
No, Ocean Prime is way too overpriced for like the
Bro.
quality of food
Oh,
there.
yeah, 100.
Ocean Prime, bro?
I mean, like talking like that scale, but like Terra Gotcha was pretty good.
Nah,
Nah, but Terra Gotcha tastes better than Ocean Prime.
I'm taking meat market over
Never
Terra
had
Gotcha.
meat market.
Yeah.
Y'all don't feel like
We've been to meat market.
Charlie's and like Ruth Chris in the conversation?
No, Charlie's
We never been.
Charlie's and Ruth Chris. Ruth Chris is like
I
the
haven't
fucking
I
like
love
Mc- it's like it's like the McDonald's chain of fucking like steakhouses. Kind of like, no
Ruth
offense.
Chris.
I ain't gonna lie.
I love Ruth Chris. Bro.
It-
I love
No, I think Ruth Chris is like the poverty version of like steakhouses. You know.
That's crazy.
Meat market would be up there for me, but they did not cook the duck correctly.
Yeah, why the fuck you getting duck at a steakhouse? That's your fault. That's your fault, gang.
I'm feeling the steak.
Because it was it was on the special menu for the
Don't
day.
go to steakhouse then.
No.
Go get ducks and roast. You want.
It was on the special menu. For
You
the
want
day,
you
that's
want
why.
you want fucking duck? Go to Miami. Go to fucking what's this spot?
Kiki on the river.
No, Komodo. Fire duck. My God. Tax. Don't get me wrong. We spent fucking like $600 and I was still starving after. But the duck, amazing. The fucking little piece of fucking wagyu you get, amazing.
Burger King on top.
Yeah, you like that. What the fuck?
Shit, y'all got any other topics we can talk about?
I think we're damn near out
I'm
of
enjoying it. Oh, we are? Oh,
I
damn.
mean, I was 20, so.
Hour 20, how long do you usually go for?
Hour
30.
30. Let's see it.
Every single time we go, every single time before we start recording, Elijah's like, "Can we please keep it under an hour?"
We never get that, bro.
It feels like it's like 10 minutes, bro.
I was keeping track of the time too, but then it was like 45 minutes. I was like,
Conversation
okay,
got
cool.
good.
Like, yeah, and then it got
Conversation
deep,
got
and I was
good.
like, okay, I can't do it. And then
Why
it was
can't it
like,
just be good at the start?
And then it was like 55 minutes, and then I was like,
It
okay,
takes-
okay, like
we're getting used
5
to it.
minutes, then I'll cut it, and then next thing I know, it's like an hour 10. I'm like,
Are there-
no, I can't cut off this topic. Like, this is a good topic.
Are there any other like topics or questions that we need?
You know what I realized? We literally don't talk about entrepreneur. Like we get into another topic of like love or something, but we didn't really discuss entrepreneurship at all.
But what is there really to say?
Well, the
about
whole
it, bro?
first episode was
like,
entrepreneurship.
what is there really to say about it, bro? Like,
It's all the same.
We said
you
how
do the work,
to become
bro.
an entrepreneur,
You
how
do
to
the
get
fucking work, bro. Like,
Yeah.
That's the thing. You say work, but what made why'd you choose
Literally,
Yeah, I
entrepreneurship.
feel like
all
no,
it is.
but wait, I feel like
to be
the
an entrepreneur versus working hard at Publix?
that
no, we know
that-
why though.
No, but look, that's what I'm saying. Hold on. The people that are
a
watching.
whole shift for this.
Wait, check me out.
No.
Check me out.
Here's the reason why.
Can't afford that.
Check me out.
He wakes up at 4 p.m. That's why you become an entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's
one of the
Because he
benefits.
can wake
That's
up
one of
at
the
4
benefits.
p.m. and start his day at 4 p.m.
Not all the time.
Yeah, it's
Recently, it's been
it's
in the
every
What do you
morning.
mean that's not all the time?
No, recently he's been up at like 8 a.m.
Wait,
Wait,
You got the dog.
I didn't get to pocket watch out. Like, what
Okay, yeah, we can get there for sure. What you want to start with?
Let's start with Big Buddy right here. Come on, go ahead.
Ask the question. Because I'm clipping.
Elijah. Wait. Time out. Elijah,
You're.
how much do you make per month?
Can we all act surprised so we can clip all of us? Damn.
That's not fake. That's not fake.
How much do you make, Mr. Fat Cock?
Okay, anywhere like we always say, it fluctuates anywhere between 15 to 30.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's profit.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Yeah.
that's
You know,
K.
some people ain't got K's, you know. Not here.
That's crazy.
I don't, bro. I'm unemployed.
I mean, like,
Rich unemployed, bro. I don't got
Rich
nothing.
unemployed
How much
friends?
money you make, bro? How much money?
It fluctuates, like a,
We fucking know it fluctuates.
No, but like a huge difference. Like my highest month earlier, like in March, it was 110. But it
Nigga,
has-
110 what?
110.
$110. Like I said, it
110,000.
fluctuates crazy though. Like it's
Shit.
It can go from there and then go down to fucking 30. So like it's a huge fluctuation.
Like Gang said, one of his highest months, bro. They didn't get to Aura Farm like that.
Yeah, we say, okay, so we'll say hi.
I was
Nah,
thinking
nah,
about
yeah.
like at this time right now.
Yeah, the highest point fucking 2 months ago was 110.
Damn.
I mean,
Levels to this
yeah, I
shit.
mean,
I love it.
highest point was what, like 3 months. When was March?
It was like 2-3 months ago.
Yeah, so same
shit,
time.
yeah.
It was for me. It was like 46. The lowest was like 8. So like, no, lowest has been like 5, but that was a while ago. So I guess lowest like right now, lowest median for the past like 4 months was probably like 11, 8 to 11.
My lowest is definitely like 10 or 11, but my highest is like 55.
God damn.
It fluctuates. It really. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
but,
You
like,
don't know.
it's,
The thing
like,
about
most,
being
most of that though for my month came from stocks though. That's why.
Right.
the thing
So-
about being
so
an
my-
you guys are
entrepreneur.
counting like all
everything.
like my-
No.
my average-
No. I don't include no stocks.
I'm including. That's everything.
way higher.
Probably.
No. Today alone, I made 3K in stocks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Big cock. No, that's like what comes into my bank
Yeah,
account
that needs
every
to be
month.
a soundboard. The big cock. That needs to be on there. But
What's on here?
How much a month do you spend? Let's talk about that.
ooh, okay.
I don't want to talk about
No,
that.
that shit pisses me off. at the end of the
My
month.
highest spending month was 60K.
What about last month?
Lower.
Lower.
Level city.
Probably like 20.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it either, but
Say it, nigga. You asked me what the fuck?
My highest spending one month was because I paid off 2 of my cars.
Oh.
according to Bank of America, I spent 17K last month.
That's not
That was your
Bank
highest?
of America.
That's calm.
No, that was like last month. I don't know if that's bad or good.
I gotta see
That's
what
a
my
lot of money to spend, bro.
I just know.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't care how much you make,
I'm not gonna-
if
sometimes-
you're making a
It's
lot.
It's not bad.
You're making it, but you're spending that. Like
That's
when you
17
think
a
about
lot.
that, like when you think about that, what the fuck am I spending?
Lifestyle inflation, bro.
And it's nothing that's
Lifestyle,
important.
bro.
It's
nothing
it's lifestyle inflation, bro. Your lifestyle changes as you make more money. It's that simple.
Yep.
Your little things, your dinners are now $50, $60 that used to be fucking expensive. That's regular to you now. So that expense adds up. It's a lifestyle shit.
Wait,
It
so-
doesn't feel like nothing now.
My
Go
bad.
ahead. No, you're good. I was done. You're good.
Okay. I was just gonna ask, like, how long have y'all been doing what y'all been doing? Like,
I started at 18.
okay, and you're 21,
The agency I'm doing now, we've been doing it for just over a year.
just over here. Okay.
It's been the same. I mean, I guess like I started entrepreneurship just like when I was like 15, but I didn't take it serious. Like professionally, I'd say it would be like 2-3 years. Something like
Yeah, same vice for same.
Gotcha.
It would definitely be like professionally, like probably 2 to 3 years.
What was your highest spending month?
My highest spending month? Probably 22,000.
Yeah.
God, y'all are making.
My highest is 8.
What's your highest?
It was in February. It was when I paid off the 2 cars.
Yeah,
It was
how much?
72 and a half.
We're naming our highest month ever.
But that was
No,
because like I paid
highest
off
month
assets
spent.
though.
Like,
72.
yeah.
I didn't make rent that month. You know that, right?
should-
I borrowed from
You
my
missed,
sister.
you missed rent?
I missed rent because I paid off the cars.
Why?
Damn. That's
Because I knew I'd make it back. That's just our thinking. Like I'll just be like,
I understand
I
that,
will
but
make.
like, I understand, but
Or-
like, why not just fucking like
or-
not pay off one and like pay rent? You know?
Because
I
I
pay
was
rent
fucking
before
dumb.
I pay everything.
Well, I thought I would make it in time. I didn't. I literally made it like 2 days after.
So what are
I was-
some,
I
like,
wasn't off.
what are some like financial like obligations y'all like have? Like I know some people like they pay their rent before the 15th. Is there any like financial rules you have set in force for yourself?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, for investment, like if my I don't let my checking account get bigger than my investments.
Facts.
So if
Yeah.
if mine's bigger, then I'll fucking dump. I'll fucking deposit like 20.
Yeah, my only rule that I have for myself is don't spend more than I've made.
Oh yeah.
That's my only rule.
I need that rule. I guess mine's just like it's kind of the same as yours. Like every single time I get a paycheck or a deposit or anything, 70 goes into savings, 30 goes into checking.
That's good.
This is the
Finally.
first time I've ever felt very small. I like you guys. Pause. Like, bro, like, no,
They
real
say
shit,
if you're
bro.
the biggest one in your group, change.
Hey, bro, like real shit, like, bro, like every time I'm around, like, people like our age, like I'm younger than you guys, I'm only 20, but every time I'm around,
That's still the same age group. Yeah.
yeah. But like
I'm
every
the
time,
closest in age to you.
when's your birthday?
December.
But he's
So I'll be 20.
But he's 19.
Oh, you're 19?
Yeah.
Oh shit, really?
So I'll be 20 in December. Yeah.
That's dope. But yeah, every time I'm like around people like our age, bro, it's like there's just like a disconnect there.
Oh yeah.
And like
Yeah.
I finally
Like-
feel like I'm like around.
Pass me the vape, bro.
Like
I need the dick.
All right.
I'm around like the right kind of people right now.
Why,
Like,
why
you guys
do
are
you think?
dope
Why
as
do you think
fuck.
I'm here?
Unc.
Yes, yeah,
Uncle.
My age, my age is a lot more. But the thing is it's like I look at all these guys. The fact that they're younger
So
than me
loud.
and doing that is like inspirational at the same
Yeah.
time because it's like, yo,
So nobody,
like,
nobody.
Lock in,
what,
Unc.
like, what was I doing?
Lock in, Unc.
Like I was wasting time, and now look.
but it's a
like,
different
the
time
actions-
though, bro. Like
I
the
agree.
resources.
Bro,
and shit,
bro,
like,
Yeah, back then you
ChatGPT
didn't have
shit,
phones.
Like, come on, bro.
I mean, we all definitely feel the same. Like we're behind. We want to do more. We wish we got started sooner. I believe we all feel the same.
Oh, bro,
So-
we
I
feel.
feel
Well,
behind
I don't know
as
about y'all.
fuck.
I don't know about y'all,
my,
but
my little 10 grand ain't shit.
I don't know about y'all, but I feel behind in life. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
There's
of course, bro. That's
20-something-year-olds
everyone. Hell
cashing
yeah.
out on condos,
I'm
Lambo.
25 and I want the same
But
thing.
that's
that
fucking
50-year-olds
social
have.
media. With his something actually that was posted on your story that we can actually talk about. The comparison.
Let's get it.
That's a,
Comparison. Yeah,
comparison to
comparison.
people
Because
doing.
social media.
we can
is
me and
fucked.
you can get a debate because I believe that comparison is a thief of joy, and I remember you
100%.
saying
It's
something
not.
like it's not. Yeah.
It hurts, but it's not. Why? Use that as motivation. If someone else can do it, why the fuck can you not do it?
It depends on how you
Why
take it.
what the fuck makes them better than you?
They have-
Absolutely
not
fucking
only-
nothing.
not only
Literally
that,
nothing.
They have access. They have the same amount of days in. They have
Yeah,
the same
we
amount of
have-
days,
we have the
same
same
amount of
hours in a
hours,
day,
same amount of
nothing.
minutes.
And they got it.
Way more.
They got
efficient.
it. Either younger, same age as you, or maybe older, whatever. They got it, and you fucking don't.
Yep.
So wake the fuck up and get to work. Simple.
Yeah.
It just depends on how you take it, bro. Like
No,
comparison,
no,
like-
it definitely hurts. It definitely hurts too, because like, bro, like you go through fucking people younger than me, fucking SVJs and shit. Bought an SVJ fucking cash. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
But you gotta
I
take.
can't.
You gotta
I
take
can't
that.
afford. I
You gotta
can't
take
afford
that.
an $800,000 car cash at my age. What the fuck?
Yeah, but you gotta take that and put it in stride. You
Yeah,
gotta
bro.
Make it better.
Yeah, of course, bro. That's why
Yeah,
I
take
say.
it
That's
and
why.
go cry.
That's why it's motivation. It's also like, damn, bro, I'm
Bitch.
fucking behind.
I lost. I can't debate him. He won, bro. Like you feel me? He got it.
Insane.
Now,
I mean, I think the best.
You think the best what?
Pack it up.
Thank you guys for watching. No, yeah, I mean, the best people are always hidden. Like, I mean, like we don't go and flaunt about our money. Like, this is the only time we're actually only public about our money, and it's because
I have no money.
Yeah, no, I was low-key lying. I've never made 10K.
This is all I got. I got half 100.
I'm broke as shit.
But I don't know. I mean, like the braggers and boasters are always the ones who fake everything. So you're getting muted.
Can we talk about like how when you get into
I
entrepreneurship,
like talking shit though. I love
talking
when you get into entrepreneurship, you're so set on making 10 grand a month, and then when you finally make it, bro, like oh my, bro, that shit.
I need fucking more.
When I made my first 10 grand in a month, bro, it was the most underwhelming thing I've ever experienced.
I
bro.
thought
Like,
when I hit that mark, I'm like, yo, I'm good for life. Like, I don't have to do anything. I'm gonna get everything I want. God, I was fucking lying.
God, I was wrong.
The way our lifestyle changes after hitting that 5-figure
You
mark.
get that? It's like,
Oh my
I need
God.
more.
Crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, because then you're
It
also
was gone so
because then you're also around more people that making more and like spending shit. It's like, damn, I want that shit too. Fuck.
It was
Bro, I
And
made
that's-
10K and I decided I'm finna put on a tux and go out to eat at a fancy restaurant
What?
and do that all the time.
There you go.
I thought I could afford the.
But that's the thing. But money, like when they say like money changes people, money doesn't change people. Money unlocks who you really are.
Yep.
That's changed, bro.
That was hard.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's
You
changed.
read that in the book somewhere?
That's
Nah.
changed.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
That was
That's literally what
No.
changes.
No,
Like,
I got this. I got this off a video. They say money dictates your decisions. Because an example I literally saw off a video.
So it
was-
changed your decisions.
Huh?
Changed your decision.
Money makes the decisions for you, even though you don't think it. For example, let's say you're broke, you got money, your dog is dying. It takes $5,000. This is a video. His sister's or cousin's fucking dog was dying. $5,000 it took for surgery to fix it. She worked minimum wage job, did not have $5,000.
Right?
So her decision,
Let it
had to
go.
put it down.
Yeah.
Now, if you had $5,000,
I'd do it.
you're paying that shit. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
It definitely
Money-
influences your decision. Yeah.
No, money decides for you.
Money allows you to, get into situations or get out of certain situations.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, you may not think it is subconsciously, and it might be even like a small amount, but money makes your decisions. For example, like if parking over there is fucking $50 and you don't have $50 to fucking park, and parking here is $5, where are you gonna go to park? You're gonna park right here. Money makes your decisions.
So do you feel like money buys happiness?
Yes.
To an extent, yes.
To an extent, define
yes.
the extent.
I got these written down.
Depends on what makes you happy.
Money is the time and energy of others. That's what it is.
How?
Because
No, that was good. It just had a process.
How? Wait. How for others?
money is the time and energy of other people.
It is. Well, it is if you have
go in
employees.
depth?
It is if you have employees. Yes.
Can you go in depth a little bit? Like,
I mean,
That's the only quote he got, gang.
No.
Ask ChatGPT what that means.
I've got a pretty good one.
I just don't understand the others part. Like, how is it time and energy for?
The time and energy of other people
working, like
working for you. So if if you're stuck in the $20 an hour, right? You're stuck to 20 an hour.
Yeah.
Unless you take your time and your energy and start investing in yourself and doing what you need to do, right? Then you start making money for yourself, and then you hire the people from the Philippines to do your work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And do all the edits, right? So,
Shout out to Filipinos.
So your money.
How much you pay them?
like
Like
$9 an hour.
8 an hour.
So that's a perfect example. Your money.
They're gonna watch this shit. Like fuck you.
Your money.
They love, bro. What $8? They're the richest in their village.
Your lifestyle is funded from money, which is the time and energy of other people.
Yeah. I see it now. I still don't see it.
So look, let me ask you this. So like for the people watching, obviously,
I get it.
They're hearing these like crazy amounts of money. Like even when I say my income, like people that don't make the amount of money that I do, they still get really inspired and they ask like, how did you do it? Blah blah. Like they ask for like almost like a blueprint. What would you say is like the most important first step to becoming that entrepreneur? I feel like it's sales. If you learn sales,
Yes, I tell everyone to
everything.
start the best way to start. The best way to start is definitely sales. I tell everyone.
Yeah, 100%.
I think sales is a good option, but I think first step.
If you have
should
no
be-
money, sales.
Yeah, well, if you have no money, yeah, for sure. But I mean, I think the first step should be trying to look at yourself first, see if you have a talent that you're good at, and create and
That's
make it a
good.
service.
That's good.
Because that's kind of what
the most of the time you need money though. Like your talent was filming. You need money to start that.
so you
decent
go
amount.
working 9 to 5.
Huh?
That's where you go working 9 to 5.
Or you can just get into sales to build your money up.
There's not a lot of people that are good at sales. That's why.
No, get better. I assume you weren't.
Dude, no solutions.
I
No
assume
realistic
were you good at sales when you first started?
But I'm not gonna lie, I was nasty.
You have to be an outgoing person, bro. You have to be good at talking to people. There's people
I've
that
told all my life.
You can learn the skill.
If you're good with girls, you're pretty damn good.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of people
You
that aren't
get
good with
bitches, you
girls.
get money.
Yeah.
You get
There's
bitches,
not
you
a lot
get
of people
money.
that get. I
I'm
don't get
ass with
bitches.
girls. I'm ass.
I don't get bitches.
You don't get bitches.
No.
Oh, but you get money though.
Well, that's because I turned that's because I turned my talent into service.
Why do you think he bought 3 cars? He can't talk, so.
Yeah, they literally go and work.
I'm not gonna lie, your
man, I just
lineup
said
is hard
bitch.
as fuck too.
alright,
Lineup
He's got the most hated cars in the
Literally, I got the
in
most
car
hated
scene.
car, which is a Tesla. I got the most hated fake bike, which is a slingshot, and then I went and bought a real bike, which is not an S1K, so everyone hates it. Yeah, hated by John Wisner.
Wisner is crazy.
John Wiz.
You know, I used to think, wait, is it Wisner or Wisner?
Wisner.
Yeah, I used to call you Wisner, bro.
Okay, that's crazy. I did it as a
John
joke.
Risner.
John Risner.
I think it starts with just believing, like you said, that you can actually do it. I feel like, because think about how many people are so good at so many different things, but they just don't have the belief that'll push them to kind of make that move and start. Application, I think, is the first.
Yeah.
That's good. Save it for your episode, buddy.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro. I was about to say, you might as well come up on.
Save it for yours. Or shit, go say that shit in the mic, bro. That was good.
No, I got the camera audio. I can put it in.
All right, now this one's for the people because entrepreneurs get this question so much.
We're running out of time.
This is the last one, then fuck it. So, for someone who's working a 9-to-5 job, all their money is going to bills, they're really fucking broke. How do they start their business that they want to start?
Lose sleep.
You don't.
Lose
It
sleep.
depends on how much you want it, bro.
Yeah,
you can lose sleep if you really
it's
want
literally
it.
how bad you want it.
It is. Like there's so many hours in a day.
Bro,
You're not working. You're not.
They're doing all that now. You're telling me they have no free time. I'll give me any person and I'll study their day to day for a week and I'll tell you all the time they can do. But they'll go out have a little drink. They'll play some video games. They'll doom scroll. They'll watch Netflix.
Time management is
How
the one
bad
key
do
thing.
you want it? It's not simple.
Yeah. The time management is one really
Bro,
big
honestly, I feel like the real reason why people don't really get to that level and to really answer your question is that some people just don't really use their resources.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's fucking ChatGPT right now, bro. If you're not using that shit, bro, like, there's so many ways you can use it. Like, John literally used that bitch to paint a car. Like, see how it looks and sent it to the guy as a mock-up.
Yep.
Nigga, that is powerful. Like, bro, he used ChatGPT to make a mock-up of a fucking car, bro.
That's fire as fuck.
That's dope. Like, I use ChatGPT almost every day to write messages to my clients, bro. Like,
I use AI every day.
Like,
We use it for the topics for this
automate
podcast.
that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, there's so many ways you can use it. And some people still don't have the shit downloaded. So I really feel like it's just a lack of people applying the resources that are in place.
Because they don't want it bad enough.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
know
lack
what I
of
mean?
awareness.
Yeah.
You can go and sit down and do all the research. You have a Wi-Fi connection. You have a computer, I hope. You have Google.
I literally asked ChatGPT, I was like, all right, I pay for like $20 a month, and I was like, all right, based on all of the conversations we had in the last 6 months, what are the percentages that we get?
Oh my God, that's so
Yeah, there's just so much shit you can do, bro.
I wouldn't think to say that.
That's a good question.
that's so good.
Pull it up, Tavish, look it up right now.
That's a good question. I pay for
That's,
it.
bro, my phone is dead, bro.
What was the question?
That's so good.
I kid you not, I swear to God, I'm
Out of the conversations that we had the past 6 months, what is the likelihood of me getting rich? Because I talk to my ChatGPT a lot.
exactly. And it knows, like, I talked to it really.
Bro, my ChatGPT knows my credit, bro. It knows my credit. It knows my finances.
Application, like, for instance, schools, right? Schools spend all that bullshit, like, one day a month for, like, the mental health. Bro, you literally have an online therapist. You can tell ChatGPT to act as if it's your therapist.
What was the question again?
Yeah. I recently did that, John. I
Ask ChatGPT, be like, wait, which question?
Out of the conversations we had,
tell ChatGPT.
If getting rich equals 1 million net worth or more, and you continue operating at your current velocity, 85 to 90% probability within the next 12 to 24 months.
Nice. I've also did this one thing with ChatGPT where I said
What was there?
I told it to act as if it's a therapist and ask it to do deep shadow work with you. Bro, that shit was so good, bro. Like, it really like broke everything down for me, and like why I feel the way I do about certain situations. Because I really had to like dive deep and like why do I feel this way about my relationship? Why is this going that way? Why is this going that way? And I was able to really like get into detail about my feelings and like really, get the clarity that I needed from a fucking app I paid $20 for. Yeah. So again, that just all goes back to people not really using their resources. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's kind of my.
Because think about how many people, like I said, with the therapist situation, they pay $400 a session for a therapist, but they can just download a $20 a month app and have the same effect,
Right.
if not better.
Right. Or they use social media as dopamine and get all the information from social media and TikTok.
Yeah.
Shout out TikTok.
So, Yeah, I mean that's
sure.
that's pretty much
W question.
W question for sure. Do we have any more? I like these.
I mean, we can definitely have you back on. We're at an hour.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Yeah.
So we can
What time is it?
we can
I
1:30.
actually did want to keep.
1:14.
1:15?
1:15.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's 1:15 in the fucking morning. Oh,
yeah.
And I had to stay up clipping all this shit until like fucking 7.
They'll be Indian.
shout out
You
Tavish.
guys want personal?
Shout out Tavish.
Anybody want personal clips?
Send it to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Man.
I can ask a personal question that you guys can.
Me.
Come on, come on, come on.
I have no clips.
Like-
Next one. Next
farmer.
one.
Next one?
Nah.
Next one.
Next one. It's 140.
Next one. It's
one
140.
All right, bet.
It's 140.
I'm gonna answer it fast.
All right.
Question.
Go. Hurry.
Question you
For someone, there's a lot of people that want to do what you do. How do they get started today?
Oh, easy.
We already answered this, so it's just fair.
Why you interrupt this fucking clip, nigga?
I can clip it, dumbass. That's the point of the clip.
All right,
Wait.
Go.
Make sure you say hit me up.
Okay. Ask a question, man.
All right, again, get in your zone. Ready? There's a lot of people that want to do what you do right now. How can they get started today?
Simple. All you have to do is go to your Instagram and type DAECURR. There's a link in my bio that literally directs you to a link tree, and you're going to click the first link, and there's going to actually be a Zoom interview link that you can actually directly reach out to me, and I'll literally walk you through the steps on how to get started in the life insurance industry and how to make your first 10 grand in a month.
All right, bet. That's gonna be like easy for beginners too, right?
Very easy.
All right, perfect.
Boom.
Easiest clip.
Now you gotta figure out what's gonna happen if they don't do it, how life is gonna stay the same, nothing's gonna change.
John, I love you. Shut up. I'm trying to go home. Next episode.
Yeah, we can leave it there. We can leave it there. Fuck it, we can leave
Leave
it
it
there.
there.
I like that clip, though. I like
That clip is good enough.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching episode 3 of Rich Unemployed Friends. We drop every Tuesday. This is dropping tomorrow, so we can
It's dropping right now, gang. It is Tuesday.
Fuck. Like 12 hours. I got you. But yeah, we drop every
Dementia
Tuesday. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all at Rich Unemployed Friends, and we'll see you guys next
Again, thank you for the invite, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm
Of
honored
course,
to be here.
always.
No problem.
This is not going to be the last time you see him. And then next episode, John Weisner. 3, 2, 1.